She got to go to work in the morning and all that. Oh, man, she can get up and say hi. I ain't seen her in 3 years. Hey, Bernice, it's me, boy, Willie. Bernice don't like all that hollering now. She got to go to work in the morning. Oh, man, she can go on back to bed. Me and Lyman been riding 2 days in that truck. Least she can do is get up and say hi. Where y'all get that truck from? It's Lyman's. I told him let's get a load of watermelons and bring them up here.
Boy, Willie say going back. I'm going to stay, see what it's like up here.
You going to carry me down there first.
I told you I ain't taking a chance on that truck breaking down. You can take the train. Tell him, Doka, after we sell all these watermelons, he'll have enough money for a whole railroad car. You got all them watermelons stacked up out there. No wonder the truck broke down. And I'm surprised you made it this far with a load like that. Where y'all break down at?
Man, we broke down 3 times. It took us 2.5 days to get here. Good thing we picked them watermelons fresh.
We broke down twice in West Virginia. First time was right outside Sunflower. We got about 40 miles out, and she broke down. We got it going again. Got all the way to West Virginia. She broke down again.
We had to walk about 5 miles for some water.
Doc, I got a hole in the radio. All you got to do is pump the brakes till they catch. This boy had a door open like this, ready to jump out when that happened.
See, he think that's funny. I told this nigga I'd give him $10 to get the brakes fixed, but he think that's funny.
They don't need fixing. All you got to do is pump the brakes like this till they catch.
What you doing all that hollering for?
Hey, Bernice, Doka said you was asleep. I said, at least you can get up and say hi.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You coming with all that noise. Y'all can't come in like normal folks? You gotta come in making all that noise?
I ain't done nothing but come in and say hi. I ain't got in the house good.
That's what I'm talking about. You start all that hollering and carrying on before you hit the door.
Oh, hell, woman, I was glad to see Doka. Look, you ain't had to come down if you ain't want to. I come 1,800 miles to see my sister. I figure she might want to get up and say hi. Other than that, you can go back upstairs. Hey, what you got, Doka? Where your bottle? Me and Lyman want to drink. Hey, you remember Lyman Jackson from down home?
How you doing, Bernice? You look just like I thought you looked.
What you doing all that hollering for? You waking the neighbors with all that noise.
But they can come over and join the party. We fixing to have a party. Hey, Doka, where your bottle? Me and Lyman celebrating. The ghost of the yellow dog got Sutter.
Say what?
Ask Lyman. They found him the next morning, say he drowned in his well.
When this happened, boy, Willie?
About 3 weeks ago, me and Lyman was over in Stony County when we heard about it. We laughed. We thought it was funny. A great big old 340-pound man gonna fall down his well.
It reminded me of Humpty Dumpty.
Everybody say the ghost of the yellow dog pushed him.
You can talk all that nonsense if you want. Somebody down there pushing them people in their wells.
And what was you and Lyman doing over in Stony County?
We were down there working. Lyman got some people down there.
I got a cousin down there. He got some land. We was helping him.
Got near about 100 acres. He got it set up real nice. Me and Lyman was down there chopping down trees. We was using Lyman's truck to haul the wood. Me and Lyman used to haul wood all around them parts. We got a truckload of watermelons out there. Hey, Doka, where your bottle? Come on, I know you got a bottle stuck up in your room. Come on, when Lyman want a drink?
You got something. You got me. I got something for you. Hold on. You get a drink.
Where you get that truck from?
I told you it's Lyman's.
Where you get the truck from, Lyman?
I bought it.
Where you get the truck from, boy Willie?
He told you he bought it. Bought it for $120. Now, I can't say where he got that $120 from, but he bought that old piece of truck from Henry Porter. Hey, where you get that $120 from, nigga?
I get it like you get yours. I know how to take care of money.
Yeah.
You know, like I had for you, they tell him now somebody to help.
Oh, yeah. Doka got some of that good whiskey. Don't give Lyman none of that. He ain't used to no good whiskey. He liable to get sick.
I done had good whiskey before.
Hey, Lyman bought that truck so he had a place to sleep. He down there wasn't doing no working or nothing. Sheriff looking for him. He bought the truck to keep away from the sheriff. Got Stover looking for him too. He down there living in that truck, ducking and dodging both of them. I brought him up here and said, come on, let's go up and see my sister.
What the sheriff looking for you for?
The man don't want you knowing all his business. He my company. He ain't asking you no questions. Knows his hell.
It was just a misunderstanding. I mean, the sheriff, sometimes we don't think alike and then we get crossed up on each other, that's all.
He's in my house. You say the sheriff looking for him. I want to know what they're looking for him for. Otherwise, you all could just go out there and be where nobody don't have to ask you nothing.
Boy Willie and Lyman, I think they got more sense than to ride all the way up here. Pittsburgh with a stolen truck with a load of watermelon. Mm-hmm. Now, they might have stole that truck. I'll give you that. But I don't think they stole them watermelons. I don't think.
You don't even know the man good, you calling him a thief. And we ain't stole them watermelons. Them old man Pitiful's watermelons. He give me and Lyman all we can load for $10.
Mm-hmm. You say Pitiful?
Yeah.
Pitiful? No wonder you got him stacked up out there. Mm-hmm. You must have 500 watermelons stacked up out there.
The sheriff might be looking for him about that truck. I believe he stole that truck.
We ain't stole no truck, woman. Come on now with that.
Boy, Willie, when you and Lyman planning on going back?
Well, Lyman say he's staying. As soon as we sell them watermelons, I'm going right on back.
Well, that's what you need to do, and you need to do it quick. Coming here making all that noise, disrupting this house. I'm surprised you ain't woke Maritha up with all that noise.
I was fixing to get her now. Hey, Maritha!
We don't like all that hollering.
Don't you wake that child up.
Are you going up there? Wake up and tell her her uncle's here. I ain't seen her in 3 years. Go on up there and tell her uncle's down here. She can go on back to bed.
I ain't waking that child up, and don't you be making all that noise. What you need to do is you and Lyman need to go on and sell them watermelons and go on back.
I see Bernice still trying to act stuck up.
Bernice all right. She just don't want you making all that noise. Maritha up there sleep. Let her sleep till she get up. She can see you then.
I ain't thinking about Bernice. Hey, you hear from Whining Boy? You know Cleotha died.
Yeah, I heard that. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. You know, I ain't been down here about a year ago. You know, he had a whole sack of money.
What you say?
They did ain't offer nothing. Hey, Bernice ain't seen him for $3. $3 to buy some food. You know, he got made and left.
So who's Whining Boy?
That's my uncle, man. That's Doka's brother. You heard me talk about Whining Boy. He played the piano.
Oh, yeah.
Some records and everything. Hey, he's still doing that, though.
No, he made about 1 or 2 records a long time ago now. That's the only ones I ever known him to make. Now, but if you let him tell it, he a big recording star.
He stopped down home about 2 years ago. That's what I hear. I don't know. Me and Lyman was up on Parchment Farm doing them 3 years.
Well, he don't never stay in one place. Okay, he been here about 8 months ago. Now back in the winter. But you're subject not to see him for another 2 years. It's liable to be that long before he start by.
If he had a whole sack of money, you liable to never see him. You ain't gonna see him again till he get broke. Soon as that sack of money is gone, you look up and he be on your doorstep.
Is that the pen?
Yeah. Look here, Lyman. See how it got all them carvings on it? That's what I was talking about. See how it's all carved up and real nice and polished and everything? You'll never find another piano like this here.
Yeah, that is a nice piano.
I told you, look how it's polished. My mama used to polish it every day. See how I got all them pictures carved on it? That's what I was talking about. You can get a nice price for that piano.
That's all Boy Willie talked about on the trip up here. I got tired of him talking about that piano.
All he want to talk about is women. You ought to hear this nigga Doka talk about all the women he gonna get when he get up here. Now he ain't had none down home, but he gonna get him 100 when he get up here.
How your people doing down there, Lyman?
They all right. They still there. I come up here to see what it's like up here. Boy Willie say he going back to farm with him.
Hey, Sutter's brother selling the land. He say he gonna sell it to me. That's why I come up here. I got one part of it, sell them watermelons, get me another part, then get Bernice to sell that piano and get the third part.
Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
I'ma talk to her now. Listen, when she see I got a chance to get Sutter's land, she'll come around.
You could put that thought out your mind. Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
I'ma talk to her. How's she been playing on it?
Now you know she ain't touch that piano. Now I ain't never known her to touch it since Mama Ola died. That's over 7 years now. She say it got blood on it. Yeah, got Maritha playing on it though. Say Maritha can go on and do everything she can't do. Yeah, got her in an extra school down there at the Irene Kaufman Settlement High. So, you know, Marita to be a school teacher. Say she good enough, she could teach on the piano.
Marita don't need to be playing on no piano. She can play on the guitar.
Boy, you something else. How much land Sutter got left?
Got 100 acres. What? Good land. He done sold it piece by piece. He kept the good part for himself. Now he got to give that up. Now his brother come down from Chicago. He up there in Chicago got some kind of business with soda fountain equipment or something like that. He anxious to sell a land, Doka. He don't want to be bothered with it. Now he called me to him, said because of how long our family done known each other and how we been good friends and all, say he want to sell the land to me. Say he'd rather see me with it than Jim Stover. Told me he'd let me have it for $2,000 cash money.
$2,000?
Yeah, he don't know I found out the most old Stover would give him was $1,500. He trying to get that extra $500 out of me, telling me he doing me a favor. I thanked him just as nice. Told him what a good man Sutter was and how he had all my sympathy and all. Told him to give me 2 weeks. He said he'd wait on me. That's why I come up here, sell them watermelons, get Bernice to sell that piano, put them 2 pots with the pot I done saved, walk in there, tip my hat, lay my money down on the table, get my deed and walk on out. This time I get to keep all the cotton, hire some men to work it for me, gin my cotton, get my seed, and I'll see you again next year. Might even plant me some tobacco or some oats. Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that. You're going to have a hard time trying to get me to sell that piano.
Oh, man.
You know Avery Brown from down there? He up here now. Hey, he followed Bernice up here to get him married him after Crowley got killed. He been up here about 2 years.
Huh.
He call himself a preacher now?
What? Yeah, I know Avery, man. I know him too.
He had the money to marry her. She keep telling him no, but he won't let her. He keep pressing her on it.
Avery think all white men is big shots. And he don't know if some white men ain't even got as much as he got.
He supposed to come past you this morning. Yeah, him and Bernice going down to the bank to see if he can get a loan to start his church. That's why I know Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano. He tried to get her to sell it to help him start a church. Sent the man around here everything.
What man?
Some white fella going around to all the colored people house looking up buy musical instruments. He bought everything. Drums, guitars, harmonicas, piano. Every son and paid. He looked at that piano and got excited.
Yeah.
He offered her a nice price. Now Bernice turned him down and got on Avery for son and paid. Yeah, he did. He kept on for about 2 weeks. Seen what she wasn't gonna sell it. Gave him a number and said anytime he wanted to sell it, take a number, call him for it. You know what they say, do one everybody else give for it.
What you say?
Yeah.
How much he offered for it?
Nah, you know me. Now, she ain't say and I ain't asked. I just know it was a nice price.
Well, look here. All you got to do is find out who the man is. Tell him you got somebody else who want to buy him from you. Tell him you can't make up who you mind, who you want to sell it to first. Be like Doka say he is, he give you what you want for it.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out who he is from Avery.
It ain't gonna do you no good. Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
But she ain't got to sell it. I'm going to sell it. I own just as much of it as she does.
Doka!
Bernice!
Go on and get away!
Bernice!
Doka!
Bernice! Bernice! My neck. Oh, Bernice! You all right? What's the matter, baby? Take it. No.
Sutter, standing there at the top of the steps.
Boy, Willie!
Ain't nobody up here.
He's standing right up there.
Boy, Willie!
What the hell? Doka, what's wrong? Bernice, what's wrong? Bernice, who was you talking to?
She say she seen Sutter's go standing at the top of the stairs.
Seen what? Sutter? She ain't seen no Sutter.
I don't know what they look. You out your damn mind? Bernice talking about what she seen.
Bernice up there dreaming. She ain't seen no ghost. Going up.
Bernice, you want a glass of water? Get a glass of water, boy,
She
Willie.
don't need no water. She ain't seen nothing. Go on up there and look. Ain't nobody up there but Marita.
I go ahead. I'm going on that boy, Willie. Alone. What happened now, Bernice?
I come out of my room to come back down here and Sutter was standing there at the top of the steps.
What he look like?
He looked like Sutter. He looked like he always looked.
Sutter couldn't find his way from Big Sandy to Little Sandy. How he gonna find his way all the way up here to Pittsburgh? Sutter ain't never even heard of Pittsburgh.
Just standing there with that blue suit on.
The man ain't never left Marlin County while he was living, and he gonna come all the way up here now that he's dead.
Let her finish. I want to hear what she got to say.
I'll tell you this, if she had seen him like she thinks she's seen him, she'd still be running.
Come on, Bernice. I pay Boy Willie no mind.
He was standing there, and he had his hand on the top of his head. Seemed like he might have thought if he took his hand down, his head might have fallen off.
Did he have on a hat? Uh-oh.
Just had on that blue suit. I told him to go on and get away, but he just stood there, looking at me, calling Boy Willie's name.
What he calling my name for?
I believe you pushed him down that well.
Oh, Lord, what kind of sense that make? Now, you trying to tell me I'm going out there and hide in the weeds with all them dogs and things he got around there. I'm going to go out there and hide. Wait till I catch him looking down his well just right. Then I'm going to run over and push him in, a great big old 340-pound man.
Well, what he calling your name for?
He bent over looking down his well, woman. How he know who pushed him? Could have been anybody. Where was you when Sutter fell down his well? Where was Doker? Me and Lyman was over in Stony County. Tell her, Lyman.
Yeah,
Go
that's
to
what
the
it was.
yellow
Stony
dog
County.
got Sutter. That's what happened to him.
Boy Willie, I want you and Lyman to go ahead and leave my house. That's what I want. You don't do nothing but bring trouble with you everywhere you go. If it wasn't for you, Crawley would still be alive.
Crawley what? I ain't had nothing to do with Crawley getting killed. Now, Crawley 3 times 7. He had his own mind.
Just go on, Boy Willie. Let's sort of go somewhere else looking for you.
I'm leaving as soon as I sell them watermelons. Other than that, I ain't going nowhere. I just got here. I'm talking about something. Sutter looking for me. Sutter was looking for that piano. That's what he was looking for. He had to die to find out where that piano was. If I was you, I'd get rid of it. That's the way to get rid of Sutter's ghost. Get rid of that piano.
Boy Willie, I want you to go on and leave my house.
I'm talking about something. Sutter looking for me. Make no sense.
Boy Willie, I want you to go on and sell them watermelons and go on back.
We waiting until the people get up.
Boy, Willie said you wake the people up too early and they get mad. They won't get nothing from you.
You won't be waiting long. I mean, you don't let the sun catch up with you. This is the time everybody get up around her.
All right.
Stoker, come on and walk upstairs with me. I got to get Maritha ready, and I got to get ready myself. Boy Willie, I want you to go out there and sell them watermelons and go on back.
If you see Sutter up there, tell him I'm down here waiting on him.
What does she see Sutter ghost again?
Oh, man, that's all in Bernice's head. Ain't no ghost up there.
Man, listen, I'm glad he ain't say come looking for me.
I wish I would see Sutter's ghost. Give me a chance to put a whooping on him.
You ought to stay up here with me. You go down there working his land, or he might come looking for you all the time.
I ain't thinking about no Sutter, and I ain't thinking about staying up here. You stay up here. You think you ain't got to work up here. You think this the land of milk and honey, but I ain't scared of work. I'm going back down there and find him every acre of that land. I told you wasn't nothing up there, Doker. Bernice dreaming all that.
I don't know. Bernice seen something. I believe it. She been seeing something. Now, Bernice level-headed. Now, she ain't just make all that up. She say she seen Sutter in a suit. Now, I don't believe she never seen Sutter in a suit. Now, I believe that what she was buried in, and that's what Bernice had seen.
Well, let her keep on seeing him then, long as he don't mess with me. I heard about you, Doker.
What you talking about?
They say they got all the women looking out for you down home. They be looking to see you coming. Say they be fighting one another to get you to stay with them. Got you one every 2 weeks down there. Look at him, Lyman. He know it's true. Look at him.
I ain't thinking about those women. They never get me caught up with them. Hey, and after Corrine, I ain't got no use for them. I stay up on Jack Slattery's place when I be down there. I mean, all them women wanted somebody with a steady payday.
That ain't what I hear. I hear every 2 weeks the women all put on their dresses and line up at the railroad station.
Now, I don't get down there but once a month. Now, I used to go down there every 2 weeks, but they keep switching me around. They keep switching all the fellas around.
Doka can't turn that railroad loose. Doka was working that railroad when I was walking around crying for sugar tits.
Sugar tits.
My mama used to brand on them.
Crazy.
Hey, you watch yourself, boy. I'm cooking now. I'm cooking now, but I used to line trike. Hey, I pieced together the yellow dog stitch by stitch. Rail by rail. Yeah, one of them boy worked with me. Hey, he helped me put in some of that trike. He worked for about 6 months and quit. Go back to playing piano and gambling.
How long you been with that railroad now?
27 years.
Woo,
27 years.
Man.
Now, I'll tell you something about the railroad. What I done learned after 27 years. Now, see, now you got north, you got west. If you look over here, there's south, and over there, there's east. Now, you could start from anywhere. I don't care where you at. You got to go through one of them 4 ways. Now, in whichever way you decide to go, there's a railroad that'll take you there. Now, that sounds simple, don't it? Don't it? Don't it? Now, you think anybody will be able to understand that, right?
Right.
Now, but you'll be surprised. How many people trying to go north get on a train going west? They think the train's supposed to be going where they're going rather than where it's going. Now, the question is, why people going? They sister sick. They sit in the car from somebody to keep from getting killed. And they probably leaving to keep from killing somebody. Now they leave me because they can't get satisfied. They're looking to meet someone. I done seen that a lot. Now, in between the time the person sent the telegram and the time the person get there, they done forgot all about it. Now, they got so many trains going around, they have a hard time keeping them from running into each other. They got trains going every which way. Got people on all of them. Somebody going where somebody just left. Now, I believe if everybody just stay in one place, everything be all right. Right? Now, what I done learned after 27 years of railroading is this. Now, if the train stay on the track, it's going to get to where it's going. Now, it might not get to where you going, and if it ain't, all you got to do is sit and wait, because the train going to come back to get you.
Oh,
Now, the train, it don't never stop.
That makes sense.
It come back every time. And I'll tell you another thing.
Hey, what you cooking over there, Doka? Me and Lima hungry.
Go on down to Eddie's restaurant on Wiley and Kirkpatrick. You can get 2 eggs, sausage, and grits for 15 cents. And coffee, and they throw you a biscuit with it, too.
No, that look good. What you got? Let me give me a piece of that little grilled bread over there.
Okay, let me see what I got right here. How you little piece?
You gonna line me one piece? Hey, sugar! Come on, give me a hug. Come on, give Uncle Boy Willie a hug. Don't be shy. Oh, man, look at her, Doka. She done got big, ain't she done got big?
Yeah, she getting up there.
Oh, man, how you doing, sugar?
Fine.
You was just a little old thing last time I seen you. You remember me, don't you? This your Uncle Boy Willie from down south. That there's Lyman, he my friend. We come up here to sell watermelons. You like watermelons? We got a truckload out front. You can have as many as you want. What you been doing?
Nothing.
Oh, come on now. Don't be shy now. Look at you getting all big. How old is you?
11. I'm gonna be 12 soon.
You like it up here in the north.
It's all right.
That there's Lyman. Did you say hi to Lyman?
Hi.
How you doing? Oh, you look just like your mama. I remember you was in diapers.
Now, you gonna come down south and see me. Now, Uncle Boy Willie gonna get him a farm. Gonna get a great big old farm. Come down there, and I'll teach you how to ride a mule. Teach you how to kill a chicken, too.
I seen my mama do that.
Ain't nothing to it. You just grab him by his neck and twist it. Get you a real good grip. Then you just wring his neck, throw him in the pot. Cook him up. Then you got you some good eating. What kind of food you like? What you like to eat?
I like everything. Except I don't like no black-eyed peas.
Now, don't tell me your mama got you playing on that piano. Come on and show me what you can do. Play something for me. Now, don't be shy now. Don't be bashful. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you this dime. Now, that dime say you can't be bashful. All right, now let me show you something. Do it like this here. You see that? That's what you call a boogie woogie. Now, you can get up and dance to that. That's how good it sounds. Any kind of dance you want to do, you can dance to that right there to hold you up. Now, see what I'm doing? Ain't nothing to it. Now go on. You do it.
I got to read it on the paper.
Oh, you don't need to read no paper. Just do it just like I show you.
Maritha, you get up here and get ready so you can be on time. Ain't no need in you trying to take advantage of company.
I gotta go.
Well, Uncle Boy Willie gonna get you a guitar. Let Uncle Doka teach you how to play on that. You don't need to read no paper to play on the guitar. Hey, did your mama tell you about this piano? You know how them pictures got on there?
She says it's just always been like that ever since she got it.
You hear that, Doka? And you sitting up here in the house with Bernice.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't get in the way of Bernice raising her.
You tell your mama to tell you about that piano. You ask her how them pictures got on there. And if she don't tell you, I'll tell you.
Maritha?
I gotta get ready to go.
Oh, she getting big, Doka. Hey, you remember her lineman?
Yeah, she used to be real little.
Hey.
Y'all heard something? I heard something.
It did sound like a knock.
Hey, look who it is. Hey, Avery.
Hey, Doka.
Look at him. Look at him. Come on in.
Boy, Willie, what you doing up here?
Look at him, lineman.
Is that Lyman? Lyman Jackson?
Yeah, you know lineman.
Look at this joker here.
Hey, Doka say you a preacher now. Man, you used to be playing on every. What we supposed to call you, Reverend? When you get to be a preacher, nigga?
That must be your truck out there I see with all them watermelons.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what that truck was doing parked in front of the house.
Yeah, that's us. That me and Lyman selling watermelon. That's Lyman's truck.
But Bernice will be ready in a minute, Avery.
Okay.
Hey, now, Lyman say preachers don't have to work. Where you working at, nigga?
Avery got him one of them good jobs. He working down there one of them skyscrapers or something like that.
I'm working down at the golf building. Got me a pension and everything.
You know,
They even give you a turkey on Thanksgiving.
Oh, man. Turkey on Thanksgiving? My goodness.
Wow. Now, let me ask you this. How you get to be a preacher? Now, I might want to be a preacher one day. Have everybody calling me Reverend Boy Willie.
Well, it come to me in a dream. See, I believe that the Lord called me and told me he wants me to be a shepherd for his flock. And that's what I'm going to call my church, the Good Shepherd Church of God in Christ.
oh, thank you, Jesus. Tell him what you told me.
No. Oh, shucks. Boy, Willie don't want to hear that.
I do. Lots of people say your dreams can come true.
No, man, you don't want to hear all
Oh,
that.
see, I told him. They ain't want to believe me. Tell him about the 3 hobos.
Well, if you insist. Well, it come to me in a dream. I was sitting out in this railroad yard just watching the trains go by when all of a sudden the train stopped and these 3 hobos got off.
Yeah.
They told me that they had just come from Nazareth and was on their way to Jerusalem. They had 3 candles and they gave me one. And they told me to light it, but to be careful and make sure that it didn't go out. Next thing I knew, I was standing in front of this house. It's a big old house, and this woman came to the front door and she told me that they had been waiting on me. Then she led me back into this huge room filled with all kinds of different people. They was just like anybody else, except they all had sheep's heads and was making noise like sheep make. Then I heard somebody call my name. I spinned around, and there was these same 3 hobos. They told me to take off my clothes, and they gave me a blue robe with gold thread in it. They washed my feet and combed my hair, and they showed me these 3 doors and told me to pick one. Well, I stepped through one of those doors just as big and bold, and the next thing I know, a flame leapt up off that candle. My whole head seemed like it caught a fire. I looked around, and there was 4 or 5 other fellas standing there with them same blue robes on. Then we heard a voice. The voice said, "Look out across this valley." And when we looked across the valley, we seen that the valley was full of wolves. Then the voice told us that we had to take those sheep people that I had just seen in the other room over to the other side of that valley. Then another voice said, "Who shall I send?" And so I said, "Here I am, send me." And that's when I met Jesus. And he said, "If you go, I'll go with you." And I said, "Okay." Well, come on, let's go. And that's when I woke up. I tell you, my head still felt like it was on fire, but I had a peace about myself that it's hard to explain. I knew right then and there that I had been filled with the Holy Ghost and called to be a servant of the Lord. It took me a while to accept it, but in a lot of little ways, God showed me that it was true. So, that's how I became a preacher.
Boy, I see why you gonna call it the Good Shepherd Church of God in Christ. Church of God in Christ. You dreaming about all them sheep people, I could see that easy.
Hey, Avery, Doka say you sent some white man past the house to look at the piano. Say he was going around to all the colored people houses buying up music instruments.
Oh, yeah, but Bernice didn't want to sell that piano. And after she told me about it, I could understand why she didn't want to sell it.
What's this man's name?
It's been a while ago, boy, Willie. I don't remember his name, but he did give Bernice a card with his name and telephone number.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think she threw it away.
Aretha, run back upstairs and get my pocketbook. Go on now. Oh, hey, Avery. You done got all dressed up. You look nice.
Thank you.
Boy, Willie, I thought you and Lyman was out there selling them watermelon.
Lyman done got sleepy. Liable to get some sleep first.
I ain't sleepy.
I don't want to go through none of your stuff.
Baby, before you go, I need you to do me one favor. Can you pick up me some ham hocks? Listen, don't get the ones that got all that fat up under the skin now, baby. Let me get my money. Look for the short ones now, okay, baby? They're nice and lean, okay? Now listen to me. Listen to me good. Don't get the short ones unless they're smoked, okay? Now, if you got to get the long one, make sure that they're the fresh ones, right? Now, and if if they ain't got the fresh ones or the short ones, you just go ahead and get them what I tell you for, okay? Now, you might as well pick up some turnip greens too while you're down there. I got me some buttermilk, and if you pick up some cornmeal, I'll make me some cornbread and cook up them turnip greens, baby. Okay, thank you.
We're gonna take the streetcar?
Me and Avery gonna drop you off at the settlement house. Now you mind the people now, and don't you go out on there showing your color. Boy, Willie, I done told you what to do. Doker, I'll see you later.
Boy, Willie, I'll be seeing you.
Hey, Bernice. What's the name of that man Avery sent past? Say he want to buy the piano.
I knew it. I knew it when I first seen you. I knew you was up to something.
Hey, listen, Sutter's brother say he's selling the land to me. He waiting on me now. Now he say give me 2 weeks. I got one part of it. Sell them watermelons, get me another part. Then we can sell the piano, and I have the third part.
I ain't selling that piano, boy, Willie. And if that's why you come up here, then you can just forget about it. Doker, I'll see you later. Boy, Willie ain't nothing but a whole lot of mouth. If he come up here thinking I'm gonna sell that piano, then he done come up here for nothing. And I mean nothing.
Come on, Lyman, you ready to go sell these watermelons?
Yeah, let's go get some money.
Hey, Doka, if Bernice don't want to sell that piano, I'ma cut it in half and go on sell my half.
I'm the whining boy. Don't deny me my name. So the ghost of the yellow dog done got Sutter. That just go to show I always knew I lived right. You know, they say every dog gonna have his day. And sure as it go around, it sure come back to you. Now, I done seen that happen 1,000 times. I know the truth of that. But I tell you this outright. If I see Sutter's ghost, I'm going to be on the first thing I find what got wheels on it.
Oh, boy.
And I tell you another thing. Bernice ain't going to sell that piano.
Well, that's what she told him. He said he gonna cut it in half and go on and sell his half. Man, they been around here 3 days trying to sell them watermelons. Yeah, they're trying to get out the way them white folk live, but the truck keep breaking down. Hey, why? They go a mile or two, and they break down again. And they trying to get out the Squirrel Hill, but can't make it around the corner.
Hey, what about them boys with Sutter got? How come they ain't farming that land?
I mean, one of them going to school. I mean, he left down there and going to school.
Okay.
Now the other ain't got as much sense as that frying pan over yonder, whining boy. Hey, that is about the dumbest. I mean, the dumbest white man I ever seen. I mean, he'll stand up in the river and watch it rise until it drowns him.
Well, other than seeing Sutter ghost, how Bernice?
Oh, man, she doing all right. I mean, now that she still got Crawley on the mind. I mean, he been dead 3 years, but she's still chasing after him. You know what? She need to go out here in these streets and have one of these fellas get whatever they can do with her. You know, she got like it done got pressure.
Well, they always told me any fish bite if you got good bait.
I mean, she stuck up on it. She think it's better than she is. You know what? I believe she messed around with Avery.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Avery.
He a preacher now. If you let him tell it, the Holy Ghost sat on his head and the heaven opened up with thunder and lightning, and God was calling his name. Told him to go out and preach and tend to his flock. And that's what he gonna call it.
Wait.
The good shepherd.
Wait a minute. You know they had that fool down the spear. Yeah, he walking around talking about he Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, he gonna live the life of Christ. Oh yeah, he did everything. Went all the way up to the Last Supper and everything. On Palm Sunday, rented a mule and was riding around town. He did everything. Went all the way up till they got to that crucifixion part. Yeah, got up to the crucifixion part, and he told everybody to go on home and stop pretending. Yeah, he got up to that crucifixion part, talking about he Christ. He got up to that crucifixion part and changed his mind. Had a whole bunch of folk come down there. Everybody standing around waiting to see him get nailed to the cross. I don't know who's the bigger fool. Him or them. All them people standing around waiting to see him get nailed to the cross, even carried the cross up the little hill. He stopped everything, preached a little sermon, and told everybody to go on home. Had a nerve enough to tell them to come back to church on Easter and celebrate his resurrection. Ain't me something else.
I'm surprised Avery ain't thought about that himself. Hey, he's trying everything to get him a congregation. Hey, they meeting over at his house to get him a church.
Now, ain't nothing wrong with being a preacher. You got the preacher on the one hand, you got the gambler on the other, and you know, sometimes it ain't much difference in them.
How long you been in Kansas City?
Oh man, since I left here, you know, I got tied up with some old gal down there, you know, and Cleotha died.
You know, I heard that the last time I was down there.
Yeah.
Man.
a friend of hers wrote me a letter and let me know. I got the letter right here. I was down in Kansas City, and she wrote me a letter, told me that Cleotha died.
What?
Name of Willa Bryant. Say she know cousin Rupert.
Rupert?
She said, "Dear whining boy, I am writing this letter to let you know Miss Cleotha Holman passed on Saturday, the 1st of May. She departed this world in the loving arms of her sister, Miss Alberta Samuels.
Oh, my God.
I know you would want to know this, and I am writing as a friend of Cleotha. There have been many hardships since you last seen her, but she survived them all and to the end was a good woman who I hope have God's grace and is in his paradise. Your cousin Rupert Bates is my friend also, and he gave me your address, and I pray this reaches you about Cleotha. Miss Willa Bryant, a friend." Man, they was nailing her coffin shut before I knowed anything about it. I never knew she was even sick. I believe it was that yellow jaundice. That's what got her mama.
You know the one about 40-something?
She's 46. I got 10 years on her. You know, I met her when she was 16. Well, you remember I used to run around here. Couldn't nothing keep me still. You know, much as I love Cleotha, I love to ramble. Couldn't nothing keep me still. And we got married and used to fight about it all the time. Then one day, as she asked me to leave, told me she loved me before I left. Told me, say, "Whining boy, you got a home long as I got mine." And I believed in my heart that I felt that, and that kept me safe.
You know, Cleotha always did have a good way about her.
You don't know, man, that woman was something else. I used to thank the Lord. Many a night I sat up and looked over my life and said, well, I had Cleotha. Yeah. When it didn't look like it was nothing else for me, I said, well, at least I had that. Thank God for that. If I ever get anywhere in this life, I'd have known a good woman. And that would hold me up till the next morning. Hey, what you got, man? Give me a little nip. I know you got something stuck up in your room.
Oh, man. You come up here and dragged up all your business. You come in talking about what you got?
Oh, man. Don't give me a little nip. You know, I got plenty of money now.
Hold on, I got something special for
Hey, you hear anything from Corrine?
I heard she up in New York City. I let her go from my mind. Her gone. She got to go.
Man, she was something else back then.
Eh?
Yo, now, she wasn't too pretty. But man, she had a way of looking at you, let you know it was a whole lot of woman there. And you got married to her and snatched her out from under us. And we all got mad at you, too.
Hey, she up in New York City, that's all I hear.
Oh.
Don't say you left out of here with a whole sack of money. I told them we wasn't going to see you again until you got broke.
What you mean broke? I got a whole pocket full of money.
How y'all do out there?
I'm broke.
Man, you got the truck running, got out there on center, and it broke down again. Lineman went out there and messed it up some more. The man told him he got to wait till tomorrow to get it fixed. Say he have it running like new.
Yeah.
Lineman going back down there and sleep in the truck so the people don't feel the watermelon. I ain't sleeping in no truck. Man, you was sleeping in the down home. I don't know nothing about sleeping in no truck.
I am not sleeping in no truck.
Man, well, they can take all the watermelons. I don't even care. Man, Lineman boy, where you been, man? Where you coming from?
I'm just coming from Kansas City.
Hey, you remember Lyman Jackson?
Yeah, I know his daddy.
Hey, Now, Joker say, you don't never leave no address with nobody. Say he got to depend on your whims when it's time for you to pay a visit.
Man, I got 4, 5 addresses.
Joker said Bernice asked you for $3. You got mad and left.
You see, now Bernice tried to rule over you too much. That's why I left. It was about no $3.
Well, where you getting all these sacks of money from? Joker said you had a whole sack of money. Turn some of it loose.
I was just finna ask you for $5. Give me $5.
I ain't got no money. I'm trying to get some. Hey, Joker tell you about Sutter? Ghost of the yellow dog got him about 3 weeks ago. Bernice done seen his ghost and everything. He right upstairs. Hey, Sutter! Whiny boy said, come on down, get you a drink.
How many that makes the ghost of the yellow dog done got?
Oh, man, must be 9, 10, 11, I don't know.
I mean, you got Ed Saunders, you got Howard Peterson, you got Charlie Wells.
What? You got Robert Smith? That the fella was shot Becky's boy.
Hold on.
Say he's stealing page pictures.
I know you talking about, hold on, tip of my tongue. Bob Mallory.
There you go.
That's his name,
There you
Bob
go.
Mallory.
Bernice says she don't believe all that about the ghost of the yellow dog.
Bernice ain't got to believe. You go ask some white folk down in Sunflower County, ask them do they believe. You go ask Sutter, do he believe? See, Bernice ain't got to believe. I done been down there with the Southern Cross the dog, and I called out their name. They talk back to you, too.
Ooh, what they sound like, weird or something? You been down there for real?
1930. July 1930, I went right down there and stood on that spot. See, seemed like wasn't nothing going right in my life. I said, well, everything can't go wrong all the time. I'm going down there and call on the ghost of the yellow dog and see can they help me. And I went down there and I stood right on that spot where them two railroads cross each other, and I called out their name. And they talk back to you, too.
You can say you can ask some questions. They talk to you like that?
There's some things you got to find out on your own. Now, I can't say how they talk to nobody else, but to me, it filled me up in a strange kind of way. See, seemed like the longer I stood there, the bigger I got. I seen the train coming. Seemed like I was bigger than the train. I started not to move, but something told me to go get out the way. Train went on by. I started to go back up there and stand some more, but something told me not to do it. Yeah, but I walked away from there feeling like a king. Had me a run of luck that lasted 3 years. So Bernice ain't got to believe. I don't care if she believe or not. I know, because I've been there. Now, Doka tell you about the ghost of the yellow dog.
I don't want to try to get Bernice caught up with all that. Avery got all up in that church. She just think it's a whole lot of nonsense.
Bernice don't believe in nothing. But Bernice just thinks she believes. Bernice will believe in anything if it's convenient for her to believe. But time that convenience run out, she ain't got nothing.
Nah, let's don't get on Bernice now. Because Doka tell me you talking about selling that piano.
Yeah, hey, Doka. I got the name of that man Avery was talking about. The man was fixing the truck, gave me his name. Everybody know him, so he buy up anything you can make music with. I got his name and his telephone number. Hey, whining boy. Sutter's brother say he's selling the land to me. Now, I got one part of it. Sell them watermelons, get me another part. Then as soon as I get them watermelons out that truck, I'm going to take and sell that piano and get me the third part.
Bernice ain't going to sell that car. I don't know why you don't know that.
No, it ain't. It ain't. The smart white man's up in these cities. I mean, he done cut the land loose and watch you in the dumb white man all over with.
How you know that Sutter's brother ain't sold that land already? You talking about selling that piano, and the man liable sold that land 2-3 times.
No, he said he waiting on me. Now, he said he give me 2 weeks. Now, that's 2 weeks from Friday. Now, say if I ain't back by then, he might want to sell it to somebody else. He want to see me with it.
You know well as I do, the man gonna sell that land to the first one walk up and put the money in his hand.
That's who I'm gonna be. Look, you ain't got to know the man waiting on me. I know, okay? I know what the man told me. Now, Stover done already tried to buy the land from the man and told him no. I know what the man told me. Man say waiting on me, waiting on me. Hey, give me a drink. I see whining boy got got his glass.
Oh, see, y'all always doing this mess.
Boy, what you been doing down in Kansas City anyway? What they got down there?
Man, let me tell you.
Yeah, they got some nice-looking women in Kansas City. I sure like to go there and find out.
That fella down there is something else.
Come in my house and drink up all my damn whiskey. Yeah, you don't buy nothing. You leave $1 on the table when you get up.
That's right. You put it down.
You ain't doing nothing but showing your hospitality. Now I know we ain't got to pay for hospitality.
Well, wait a minute. Hey, boy, Willie. Don't tell me they had you and Whining Boy down at Parchment Farm. Well, no, they had y'all down on my old stomping ground.
Me and Lyman were down there hauling wood for Jim Miller, keeping us a little bit to sell. Some white fellas tried to run us off of it. That was when Crawley got killed. They put me and Lyman in the penitentiary.
Yes, sir, boy. Listen. We was down there in jail for a little while. Next thing you know, we had to get from down there.
Listen, they looking for Lyman down there now. They rounded him up and put him in jail for not working.
Find me $100 too. Mr. Stover come and paid $100. Judge told me I had to work for him, paid $100 off. I told him, give me my 30 days. They wouldn't let me do that, though.
As soon as Stillfall turned his back, Lyman was gone. They still looking for him. He down there living in that truck down to the sheriff and Stover. Both of them looking for him. So I brought him up here.
They never get me back down there. Boy Willie say going. I told him he better stay up here with me.
He always talking about something. Oh, they treat you better up here. But I'm like, listen, I ain't worried about nobody mistreating me. They mistreating me, I mistreat them right back. Ain't no difference in me and the white man.
Nah. Hey, it ain't no difference about how somebody supposed to treat you. Now, I agree with that. But I'm going to tell you the difference between a colored man and a white man, all right? Now, you eating some berries. They taste real good to you. You say, I'm going to get me a whole pot of these berries and cook them up and make me a pie or whatever. You ain't looked to see that them berries is sitting over here on the white fella's yard. Ain't no fence around them. You figure somebody wants something, they fence it in. The white man come along and say, hey, that's my land. Therefore, anything that grows on it belongs to me. He run tell the sheriff, I want you to arrest this nigga as a warning to all these niggas, or else, first thing you know, these niggas will have everything what belong to us.
I'd come back at night and haul off his whole patch while he was asleep.
Look here. All right. Now, Mr. So-and-so, he sell you the land. He say, John, this is your land. But them is my berries. And come time to pick them berries, I'm going to send my boys over. Now, you got the land. It's all yours. But them berries, I'm going to keep them. They mine. And he go and fix it with the law. Them is his berries. See, now I'm going to tell you that's the difference between a white man and a colored man. A colored man can't go fix nothing with no law.
I don't go by what the law say. The law is liable to say anything. You know, it don't make no difference to me what the law say. I take a look at it for myself.
That's why you gonna end up back down in that house.
I ain't thinking about no parchment farm. You liable to go back before me.
They working too hard down there. All that hoeing and weeding and chopping down trees. I ain't like all that.
You ain't got to like your job down on Parchment. Joe can tell me the only one got to like his job is the water boy.
Yeah, he don't like his job.
He can put that bucket down. That's right.
They told Lyman they had him on water, and everybody got mad at him because he was lazy.
That bucket was heavy.
They had Lyman down there singing. You know the one. Oh, Lord.
Bird.
Bird.
Oh,
Lord, gal.
oh, Lord, bird. Oh, Lord, gal. Well, go ahead and marry, don't you? Wait on me. Well, Go ahead and marry, don't you? Wait on me, well, might not want you when I go free. Oh, I might not want you when I go free. Oh, when you marry, railroad man. Oh, when you marry, railroad man. Oh, maybe Sunday dollar in your hand. Woo-hoo.
They still talk about you down there. They asked me, say, you know the boy's nephew? I said, yeah, me and him is family. They treated me all right after I told them that. I said, yeah, that's my uncle.
I don't want to see none of them niggers no more.
I don't want to see him either. Why the boy, come on now, play some piano. Get a piano player. I don't want to hear you play some.
Man, please. I'll give that piano up. Man, that's the best thing that's the best thing that ever happened to me, get rid of that piano. That piano got so big, and I'm carrying it around on my back. See, I don't wish that on nobody. See, y'all think it's all fun being a recording star. But that piano, I'm carrying that piano around on my back, and man, did I get slow. I mean, I got just like molasses. The world slipping by me, and I'm walking around with that piano. But so many roads that's wide enough for you in that piano. See, ain't but so many places you can go. See? Now, you get to a place, and they find out you play a piano. First thing they're gonna do, get you a drink, find you a piano, and set you right down. See, that's where you're gonna be for the next 8 hours. They ain't gonna let you get up. Now, first 3-4 years of that's fun. Whoa, man, you can't get enough of the whiskey. You can't get enough of the women. Yeah, and you don't never get tired of playing that piano. But that only lasts but so long. Look around one day, you hate the whiskey, you hate the women, and you hate that piano. But that's all you got. You can't do nothing else. The only thing you know how to do is play that piano. Now, who am I? Am I the piano player? Am I me? See, sometimes it seems like the only thing to do is to shoot the piano player, because he's the cause of all the trouble I'm having.
Well, what you gonna do when your troubles get like mine?
If I knew how to play it, I'd play it. That's a nice piano.
Well, whoever playing it better play it quick. Now, so the brother say he waiting on me now. Sell them watermelons, get Bernice to sell that piano, put them 2 parts with the pot out unsaved.
Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
Well, what's she gonna do with it? She ain't doing nothing but letting it sit up there and rock. That piano ain't doing nobody no good.
That's a nice piano. I'd sell it if I had it, unless I knew how to play it like Wyman, boy.
Now I'm gonna
Nice
tell
price.
you something. Wyman don't know this. But I'm gonna tell you why me and Wyman boy say Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
She ain't got to sell it. I'm gonna sell it. I own just as much of it as she does.
I'm talking to the man. Let me talk to the man. Now, if you want to know about that piano and to understand about that piano over there, you got to go back to slavery time. Now, see, our family was owned by a man named Robert Sutter. Mm-hmm. Now, that was Sutter's grandfather, all right? Come on. Now, see that piano over there? That piano was owned by a fella named Joel Nolander. Mm-hmm. Now, it was coming up on his wedding anniversary, and he was looking to buy his wife. Miss Ophelia was her name. Mm-hmm. He was looking to buy her a present. Mm-hmm. Now, the only thing with him was he didn't have no money. But he had some niggas. Oh, man. So he asked Mr. Nolander to see if maybe he could trade off some of his niggas for that piano. Mm-hmm. That's what he told him. Say he'd give him 1.5 niggas for it. Yeah. So he getting one full grown and one half grown. Yeah. Now, Mr. Nolander agreed. They said, but only he had to pick them. He said he ain't want Sutter just to give him any old nickel. He wanted to get the best of the little. So, Mr. Sutter agreed, Mr. Nolander, and he went out there and lined up his niggas. And Mr. Nolander looked them over, and out of the whole bunch, he picked my grandmother. Her name was Bernice. Same like Bernice.
Okay.
And he picked my daddy when he was nothing but a little boy, only 9 years old. Now, Miss Ophelia got to be so excited and happy with this piano that all they got to do was just play on that piano all day.
Just get up in the morning, get all dressed up, and sit down. And
All right. Now, time go along. Miss Ophelia get to missing my grandmother. The way that she used to cook and clean around the house and whatnot. And she missed having my daddy around the house to fetch things for her. So she asked Mr. Nolander maybe if she could trade back that piano and get her niggles back. Mr. Nolander said no. He said a deal was a deal. Him and Sutter had a big falling out about it. Miss Ophelia took sick to the bed and wouldn't get out of bed in the morning. Doctor said that she was wasting away.
That's when they called our granddaddy up to the house.
All right. Now, see, my granddaddy's name was Boy Willie. Now, but only they called him Willie Boy. Now, see, he was a worker of wood. Now, he'd make you anything you wanted out of wood. Now, he'd make you a table, a desk, a lamp, anything you wanted. Now, you see, them Rockefellers around there used to come up to Mr. Sutter and get them to make all type of things for my family. And you know what? They give him a nice price. You see, everything my granddaddy made, Mr. Sutter owned. Because he owned him. Now that's why, when Mr. Nolander offered to buy him to keep the family together, Mr. Sutter said no. Said he didn't have enough money to buy him. Now am I telling it right, Whining boy?
Yeah, you telling it.
All right, the Sutter called him over and told him to carve a picture of my grandmother and my daddy on that piano. And he took, and he took and carved this. See this over here? He carved this.
Wow.
That's one on Bernice. She looked just like that. And he took and carved a picture of my daddy the way that he remembered. See, he called him up out of his memory. See, but the only thing is, he didn't stop there. Now, come over here. You see over here? He carved a picture of his mama, Mama Esther, and his daddy, Boy Charles.
Now, that's the first Boy Charles.
Yep. Now, the only thing is, he ain't stopped there. Now, if you look over here, he got a picture of Mama and Bernice getting married. You know what they used to call it back then?
What?
They used to call it Show the Broom. That's how they got married back in them days.
Really?
Yeah. See, and down here, he got it when my daddy was born. You see, and over here, he got a picture when Mama Esther's funeral. And over here, he got a picture of Mr. Nolander taking Mama Bernice and my daddy away down to his place in Georgia.
That's nice.
He had all kind of things that happened with our family.
That's nice.
Now, when Mr. Sutter seen the piano, he got mad. He ain't asked for all that. No. But you know what? It was too late, because when Miss Ophelia seen it, she got excited. Yeah, she got excited. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because now she had her piano and her niggas too. Now she got to playing that piano, and she played it all the way up until the day that she died. Now see our brother Boy Charles. That's the oldest of our family. Now that's Bernice and Boy Willie's daddy. Now he would have been 57 had he lived, but he died in 1911 when he was 31 years old. Now Boy Charles used to talk about the piano all the time. We could never keep it off of his mind. I mean, 2-3 months go by and he'd be talking about it again. You know, he said it was the story of our family, and as long as Sutter had it, he had us. He said that we were still in slavery. You see, me and Whining Boy tried to talk him out of it. We tried to talk him out of it. And time go along, and he wouldn't talk about it no more. But then a couple months go by, he just started talking back again, and just as strong as he did. Now we we tried to talk him out of it, and we seen where he wasn't gonna get off of it. So on July 4th, 1911, when Sutter was at the picnic that the county give every year, me and Whining Boy went on down there with him and took the piano out of Sutter's house. What? That's right. We loaded it up on a wagon, and me and Whining Boy took it across the county to Mama Ola people.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Yeah. Now, Boy Charles decided to stay around the house and make it look like business as usual. Now, I don't know. I don't know what happened when Sutter came back and found that piano gone. But somebody went up to Boy Charles' house and set it on fire. But he must have seen it coming, son. He must have seen it coming. Because he went down and caught the 357 Yellow Dog. But he didn't think that they was going to stop the train. Stopped the train and found them in a boxcar with 4 of them hobos. Now, they must have gotten mad when they couldn't find that piano. Plus, they set the boxcar fire and killed everybody. Now, nobody know who done that. Some people say it was Sutter because it was his piano. Some people say it was Sheriff Carter. Some people say it was Robert Smith, and then nobody knows for sure. About 6 months later, Sonny just up and fell down his well. Just up and fell down his well for no reason.
Up and fell.
Now people say it was a ghost of the men. That boxcar that caught a fire, it was a ghost of the men that pushed him in that well. And they started calling that the ghost of the Yellow Dog.
What you say?
Yeah. Now see, that's why. That is why we say Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano. Cause her daddy died over it.
All that's in the past.
There you go. There you go.
If my daddy had a scene where he could have traded that piano in for some land of his own, it wouldn't be sitting up there now. He spent his whole life farming on somebody else's land. I'm not gonna do that. When he come along, he couldn't do no better. He didn't have nothing to build on. His daddy ain't had nothing to give him. Now, the only thing my daddy had to give me was that piano, and he died over giving me that. I'm not gonna let it sit up there and rot without trying to do something with it. If Bernice can't understand that, then I'm just gonna cut it in half and sell my half.
Ain't nobody saying that or talking about who's right or who's wrong. I'm talking about why Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano. I'm just telling that man about that, all right?
I see why you say that now. I told Boy Willie he ought to stay up here with me.
You stay up here. Stay up here and make your own way if that's what you want to do. I'm going back. Why I got to come up here and learn how to do something I don't know how to do when I already know how to farm? You stay up here, make your own way, do whatever you want to do up here. I'm going back and live my life the way I want to live it.
Yeah. Let's see here. I ain't played on this in a long time.
Hey, you're lying about that. Hey, you were playing on the last time you came through here. We couldn't get you off of it. Go ahead and play something.
Here's a little song. I'm a rambling, gambling man. I ramble from town to town. I ramble this whole world over, travel this world around. Well, I had some ups and downs in life and bitter times I saw. But I never knew what misery was till I lit on old Arkansas. Oh, Bernice, Bernice. Ooh, girl.
You all had this planned? You and Boy Willie had this
No,
plan?
I didn't know they were going to be here. I'm on my way down home. I passed through here, say hello to you and Doka. That's all.
I told that nigga he left out here with that sack of money. We thought we might not never see him again. Hey, Boy Willie said we weren't going to see him till he got broke. I go outside, looking at the doorstep, I see this nigga sitting on the porch asking for $2. Look at him laughing. He know it's the truth.
Boy Willie, I don't see that truck out there. I thought you was out there selling them watermelons.
We done sold all the watermelons. We sold the truck too.
I don't want to go through none of your stuff. I done told you to go back where you belong.
Oh, I was just teasing you, woman. You can't take no teasing.
Whining boy, when you get here?
I come in on the train from Kansas City. I've been here a little while.
Let me go change my clothes and I'll go make you something to eat.
You ain't make me nothing to eat when I come.
Boy Willie, leave me alone. Aretha, come on upstairs and change your clothes before you get them dirty.
Doka, Maritha sure is getting big. And just pretty as she wanna be. I didn't think Crowley had that in him.
Get up on the other side of the piano with me. Let me see something. Okay, what we doing?
Boy Willie, what is you doing?
I'm seeing how heavy this piano is. Hey,
Go on and leave that piano alone. You ain't taking that piano out of here, selling it.
As soon as I get them watermelons.
Well, I got something to say about that.
This is my daddy's piano.
Well, he ain't took it by himself. Me and Doka helped.
He died by himself. Where was you and Doka at then? Don't come telling me nothing about this piano. This is me and Bud Neat's piano. Am I right, Doka?
Yeah, you right. You right.
Come on, Lyman. Hey, get a real good grip on it, right? Okay, and then lift it up on your end, okay? Wait till I say ready, okay? You ready? All right, lift.
Man, this piano is heavy. It's gonna take more than me and you to move this piano.
Nah, it wasn't all that heavy to me. All right, let's put it back.
Boy Willie, you're gonna play around with me one too many times and then God gonna bless you and West gonna dress you. Now set that piano back over there. I done told you 100 times I'm not selling that piano.
I'm trying to get me some land, woman. Now, I need this piano so I can get me some money to buy Sutter's land.
Money can't buy what that piano costs. You can't sell your soul for money. It'll shrivel and shrink to know that it ain't taking on with the buyer. But you can't sell your soul for money.
I ain't talking about all that, woman. I ain't talking about selling my soul. I'm talking about trading this piece of wood in for some land. Get something under your feet. Land the only thing God ain't making no more of. You can always get another piano. I'm talking about some land, what you get something from the ground from. That's what I'm talking about. You can't do nothing with that piano but sit up there and look at it.
That's just what I'm gonna do. Whining boy, you want me to fry you some pork chops?
Now see, the way I see it, only thing that make that piano worth something is them carvings that Papa Willie boy put on there. Now that's what make it worth something. Now, that was my great-granddaddy. Papa boy Charles brought that piano into this house, and I'm supposed to build on what they left me. You can't do nothing with the piano sitting up here in the house. That'd be like if I go out there and just let them watermelons sit out there and rot. I'd be a fool. Now, listen. If you say to me, Boy Willie, I'm using the piano. I give out lessons on it, and that helped me make my rent or whatever. Then that'd be something else. But Doka say you ain't touched the piano the whole time it been up here. So why you want to stand in my way? See, you just looking at sentimental value. That's fine. That's all right. I take my hat off anytime somebody say my daddy's name. But I ain't gonna be no fool about no sentimental value. You can sit up there and look at that piano for the next 100 years and it's just gonna be a piano. You can't make it no more than that. I wanna get Sutter's land with the piano. I get Sutter's land, I can go down and cash in the crop and get my seed. Long as I got the land and the seed, then I'm all right. I can always get me a little something else, because that land gives back to you. I can make me another crop and cash that in. I still got the land and the seed. But that piano don't put out nothing else. You ain't got nothing working for you. Now, the kind of man my daddy was, he would have understood that. Now, I'm sorry if you don't see it that way, but that's why I'm going to take that piano out of here and sell it.
You ain't taking that piano out of this house. Look at this piano. Look at it. Mama Ola polished this piano with her tears for 17 years. For 17 years. She rubbed on it until her hands bled. And then she took the blood and mixed it in with the blood on it. For 17 years, she rubbed and cleaned and polished and prayed over it. Every day, play something for me, Bernice. Play something for me, Bernice. I cleaned it up for you. Play something for me, Bernice. Every day. You're always talking about your daddy, but you ain't never stopped to think about what his foolishness cost your mama. 17 years of cold nights in an empty bed, and for what? For a piano? For a piece of wood? To get even with somebody? I look at you and you're all the same. You, whining boy, Papa Boy Charles, Doker, Crawley, you're all alike. All this thieving and killing and thieving and killing. And then what did it ever get you? More killing, more thieving. People getting burnt up. People getting shot. People getting pushed down their wells. It'll never come to nothing.
Come on now, Bernice. Come on now. You don't need to be getting upset.
Okay, I done a little bit of stealing here and there, but I ain't never killed nobody. You all got to speak for yourself. I can't speak for nobody but me, but I ain't never killed nobody.
You killed Crawley just as sure as you pulled the trigger.
You know, that's just ignorant. That's just downright foolish for you to say something like that. You ain't doing nothing but showing your ignorance. If that nigga was here, I'd whoop his ass for getting me and Lyman shot at.
Crawley ain't knew nothing about no wood.
We told the man about the wood. Ask Lyman. He knew all about the wood. He seen we was sneaking it. Why else we gonna be out there at night? Don't come telling me Crawley ain't know about the wood. Them fellas come up on us and Crawley tried to bully him. Me and Lyman seen the sheriff with him and we give in. Wasn't no sense of getting killed over $50 worth of wood.
Crawley ain't knew you stole no wood.
We ain't stole no wood. Me and Lyman was hauling wood for Jim Miller and keeping us a little bit on the side. We dumped out a little bit down there by the creek till we had enough to make a load. Some fellas seen us and we figured we better go back and get it before they did. Now we come up there and got Crawley to help us load it. Figured we cut him in. Crawley trying to keep the wolf from this door. We was trying to help him.
We told him about the wood. We seen some fellas trying to beat us to it, and that's when he said, let me go back and get my 38, and that's what caused all the trouble.
If Crawley hadn't had that gun, he'd be alive today.
We had it halfway loaded when they come up on us. We seen the sheriff with him, and we tried to get away. We ducked down around at that bend in the creek, but they was down there too. Boy, Willie said, let's give in. That's when Crawley took out his gun and started shooting, and that's when they started shooting back.
All I know is Crawley went off to load some wood with you, and he ain't never come back.
I ain't had nothing to do with Crawley getting killed. Now, that was his own fault.
He ain't here, is he? I said he ain't here, is he?
Now, come on now.
He ain't here, is he?
Listen, go on now. I ain't had nothing to do with Crawley.
Crawley is dead and in the ground, and you still walking around here eating. That's all I know.
I done told you, woman, I ain't had nothing to do with Crawley getting killed. Now, that was his own fault.
He went off to load some wood with you, and he ain't never come back.
I told you I ain't responsible for Crawley.
He ain't here, is he?
Stop it.
He ain't here. I said he ain't here.
Don't forget him, man. I ain't playing.
Is he?
Mama! Mama!
Jackson, come on down to Hattiesburg, change cars on the YD, coming through the territory to Meridian and Meridian to Greensville to Memphis. I'm on my way, and I know where. Change cars on the KATY, leaving Jackson, I'm leaving Jackson, and going to Clarksdale, Hello, Winona, Cortland, Batesville, Como, Sanatoria, Lewisburg, Sunflower, Glendora, Sharkey, and double back to Jackson. Hello, Greenwood, I'm on my way to Memphis, Cortland, Indianola, Moorhead. Can I hobble past through? Hobble Third Street Depot. 4th Street Depot. Memphis. Yes. I thought you took that 50 pawn shop.
I went down there. The man will tell me, suit too old. Look at this suit. That's a 100% high silk. High silk suit gonna get too old. Yeah, I don't know what. They didn't want to give me my $5 for it. They want to give me $3. Oh, that hell for $3. Oh, that they got that pawn shop up on wine. I took it up there. Yeah. That man said they don't take no clothes. All they take is guns and radio. Maybe a guitar later. Maybe a guitar too. Where are these? Oh, she left out here on the
Boy, wait. Boy, got to get $9. Now, they must have got that truck fixed because they've been out there all day. They ain't come back. Oh, Maurita scared to sleep. Bernice don't know. But I seen this her before she.
Say what?
About 3 weeks ago. I had just come back from that. So I took him there for 3 days. Yeah. I come out the house, he was sitting over there. I come out the work, was sitting right over there. Had his hand on his head, just like Bernice said there. It's that same. I kept quiet. I ain't seen no reason to upset Bernice.
Look, you say anything? You said anything about Uncle Willie?
I mean, you just sitting there when I see him. Now I went on out the door and left him sitting over there. Now, I don't know what I would have done if he started walking towards me.
But he said he called out, what's the name?
No, I ain't hear him say nothing. He was just sitting there when I seen him. But I don't believe, boy, when he pushed me in that. So then he comes that piano. I was there on it one time. Yeah. Now I thought it was Bernice, but then she don't play that kind of music. No, I come out the house and the piano keys was moving a mile a minute, but nobody. Now Bernice, you go on ahead and get real right. Because it ain't done nothing but cause trouble.
See, then I give you Bernice. See, boy, Charles ain't took it just to get back. See, he took it because he figured we had more right to it than Southern had. Now, Southern can't understand that, but that's just the way that goes. Southern dead in his grave. He don't care where his ghost is. He can hover around there and play on them piano keys all he wants. I want to see him take it out this house. That's what I want to see. Right. What time Bernice get home?
I mean, she left her early this
I don't
morning.
know how she got by me this morning.
You up there sleep? I mean, she work out there, some big shot down there ate the steel mill. Now, they don't like you to come in late. You come late and they won't give you your car fare. What kind of business do you got with Bernice?
My business. I ain't asked you what kind of business you got.
Well, she ain't got no money, if that's what you're trying to catch up. I mean, she having a hard enough time trying to get by as it is. I mean, if she go ahead and marry Avery, I mean, he working every day. I mean, she go ahead and marry him. I mean, maybe they could do all right for themselves. But as it stands, Bernice ain't got no money.
But let me hold $5.
I just give you $1 before you left up out of here. I ain't gonna give you no $5 and watch you gamble and drink it up.
Nigga, give me $5. I'll get back to you.
Well, you weren't thinking about giving me no $5 when you had that sack of money, huh? You weren't looking to throw nothing my way. Now you want to sit here come and ask about $5. Now, if you're going to catch that train, boy, Willie, you need to be trying to figure out how you're going to get train fare.
That's why I need $5. See, if I had $5, I could get me some money. Make it $7.
No, you're going to take these $5 and give me my money back here, too.
Yeah.
How y'all do out there?
Man, they was lining up for him.
Yeah?
We couldn't sell them fast enough. Time we sold one, we sold another.
I seen what was happening, and I told Lyman to up the price on them.
Boy, Willie say charge him a quarter more. They ain't care. A couple people give me $1 and said, keep the change.
One fella bought 5. I said, now what he gonna do with 5 watermelons? He can't eat them all. I sold him the 5 and asked him, did he want to buy 5 more? I
I ain't never seen nobody snatch $1 for as fast as Boy Willie.
Listen, one lady asked me, say, is they sweet? I said, lady, when we grow these watermelons, we put sugar in the ground. You know, she believed me. She believed me. Talking about she ain't never heard of that. Lyman was over there laughing his head off. I said, oh yeah, we put the sugar right in the ground with the seed. She said, well, give me another one. White folks or something else say they Lyman.
Yeah, so they go, watermelon head. They come running out their door. Then they'll go get their neighbors look like they trying to have a contest, see who can buy the most.
I got something for Lyman. What you got? What you got?
Where that money at? I know you got more than that.
I'm still looking. That ain't all you got either. Where's all them quarters?
Man, let me worry about the quarters, man. You just put the money on the table. All them dollars, yeah.
Look here, Lyman. See this? Look at his eyes getting all big. You ain't never seen no suit like this before. Go ahead. Feel that. Put it on. See how it fits you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. See how that fits you. Feel that. That's genuine silk. I got that in Chicago. You can't get no clothes like that nowhere but New York and Chicago. You can't get no clothes like that in Pittsburgh. Folks in Pittsburgh ain't never seen no clothes like that.
This is nice. Feel nice and smooth.
That's a $55 suit. That's the kind of suit the big shots wear. You got to have a pistol and a pocket full of money to wear a suit like that. The women fall all out they window and they see you coming with a suit like that. I'll let you have it for $3. Go and give me $3 and wear it down the street and get you a woman.
Lyman, let me see what the pants, man. Put the pants on with it.
Lord, have mercy.
Look at you. Look at here.
Yes.
Don't he look good?
Yeah, he look real nice.
Give me $3 and go ahead on and take it.
How does look, Boy Willie? That look nice, Lyman. Well, yeah, if you like that kind of thing. See, I don't like all them old dress-up kind of clothes, but if you like it, it look real nice.
Well, that's the kind of suit you need up here in the north. Look here, Lyman. I got a shirt to go with it. Cost you another $1. $4, you got the whole deal.
$4 for everything? The suit and the shirt?
I should be charging you $20. I'll give you a break because you're a homeboy. That's the only reason I'll let you have it for $4.
Okay, here go the $4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I need some shoes now.
What is that you got on your feet?
Some
If
work,
you got no,
some
not
work
that.
boots.
If you got some shoes,
No,
what size you wear?
size 9.
That's the size I got. Size 9. And they real nice shoes too. Yeah, they got that nice tip to them. Got that pointed toe just like you want.
Come on, boy. Where they at? Let
I'll
me
let
see
you
them.
have them for $3.
Come on, boy. Willie, let's go out tonight. Let's go find some women. Let's go to a picture show or something. They got a picture show here?
Yeah, the Rumba Theater, right down there on Fullerton Street. You can't miss it. It's about a block away. They got the speakers outside on the sidewalk. Boy, Willie know where it's at.
Come on, let's go out tonight, boy. Let's go find some women.
Listen, how many of them watermelons you think we got left? About a half a load, right?
About that much, maybe a little more.
You think that piano fit up in there?
If we stack them watermelons, it'll fit right up in the front there.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that man tomorrow.
There you go. Look here. Size 9. Go ahead. Put that on.
Man. Man.
Yes, sir. Size 9. That's a floor shine shoe. That's the kind of shoe Stacker Lee wore.
You sure this is size 9?
You could look at my feet and see we wear the same size. Now, with them shoes on and that suit, oh, you got something there. Oh, you ready for whatever's out there. But is they ready for you? With them shoes on, you have everybody stop and look at your shoes, wishing they had a pair. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a break. Go and take them for $2.
Okay. Come on, boy Willie. Let's go out. Let's go find some women. I'm gonna go upstairs and get dressed. I'll be ready in a minute. Yes, sir. Ain't you gonna get dressed? Oh, well, what I got on, I ain't dressing up for these city niggas. Oh, man. All he think about is women. Good grief.
Oh, his daddy the same way. Yeah, you know, me and his daddy used to run together.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know his mama, too. Matter of fact, 2 strokes back, out of business daddy. Hey, now, his daddy dead now. But I got the nigga out of jail one time. Oh, yeah, they fixing to name him Daniel and walk him down through the lines then. Oh, he got into a tussle with one of them white fellas.
Yeah.
And the sheriff was on him like white on rice. See, that's how the whole thing come about between me and Lyman's mama. She knew me and him was running together, and he got in jail. She went down there and took the sheriff $100. The sheriff looked at that $100 and turned his nose up. He said, no, you got to put another 100 on top of that.
Wow.
Now don't tell me lying about where she got the first 100. He talking about another 100. She come up there and got me where I'm playing in the saloon. Talking about she had everything but $50. And could I help? Now, without that $50, the sheriff gonna turn him over to the Parchment Farm. The sheriff turned him over to the Parchment Farm. It'd be 3 years for anybody to see him again.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now, Bo Willie, I'm gonna say this right. I'll give anybody $50 to keep him out of jail for 3 years.
Yeah.
I'll give her the $50. She told me, come on over to the house. I ain't asked her. But I figured she's nice enough to invite me. Well, I ought to go.
Show you right.
She hadn't say nothing else. That she invited me just as nice. She say, well, why don't you come on over to the house? She ain't had to say nothing else. I went over there and sat there for 3 hours. I started to leave, but I changed my mind. She grabbed hold of me and said, baby, it's all night long.
What happened?
But Willie, that was one of the shortest nights I spent in my whole life. I could have used another 8 hours.
Man.
So now, Lyman Daddy come out of jail. He ain't say nothing to me. He didn't look that funny. He had a good notion. Something going on between me and her. L.D. Jackson.
Yeah.
That was one bad luck nigga. He got killed at some dance. Fella walked in and shot him, thinking he was somebody else.
Man.
Hey, Toka. You remember L.D. Jackson?
Yeah, I remember LD. That's Lyman Jack. That's Lyman Daddy, right? That's one bad luck nigga. Damn.
Well, look like you ready to railroad something.
Yeah, I got to go make that run.
All right, now.
All right.
Lord have mercy. Look at here.
I can't wait to see
They're going to fall out the window, let me tell you.
What you up there doing?
He's looking in the mirror. He's just taking his time.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what he's gonna look like. No man, he ain't never had no.
That's a $55 suit now. Come on.
Can't imagine what he gonna look like.
Look out, baby.
You know them shoes too small.
I should have charged him $10 at least. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he would have paid.
He should have paid. He should have. Where I'm going? This, I mean, your homeboy. I ain't trying to rob nobody, you know.
Good God.
Look at here, look at here, look at here. Look. Boy, you look like $1 million. Don't he look good? Look at him. Lord have mercy. Boy, you got on the magic suit. You get your woman easy with that suit on.
Yeah.
But do you know the magic words? You know the magic words to get you a woman?
I just talk to them and see if I like them, and they like me.
Yeah. You just walk right up to them and say, if you got the harbor, I got the ship. Wait a minute. Now, if that don't do, you ask them, could you put them in your pocket? Say what? First thing they're going to do is say, it's too small. That's when you look them dead in the eye and say, baby, ain't nothing small about me.
No, I ain't saying that.
Hey, and if that don't do, just go on down the line and get the next one. Hey, man, am I telling him right?
Oh, man, don't need you to tell him nothing about no women.
Oh, I think he do.
Man, these women nowadays, they go for that kind of stuff. And you gotta buy them a present. That's what they're looking for nowadays. You gotta buy them a present.
Man, listen. I'm ready, Lyman. You ready, Lyman?
Yes, I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready?
Come on, let's go on out here and find some women.
Wait a minute. hey, wait a minute. Well, let me walk out with you, because you know what?
Yeah.
I want to see the women fall out their window when they see Lyman.
Oh, 'tis the old ship of Zion. Who is it?
It's me, Avery.
Oh, come on in, Avery.
Where's boy Willie? I see that truck out there almost empty. They done sold almost all them watermelons.
Come on in and have a seat. I don't know where they got off to. They was gone when I came home. Boy, Willie around here about to drive me crazy.
He sell them watermelons, they'll be gone soon enough.
What Mr. Cohen say about letting you have the place?
He say he'll let me have it for $30 a month. You know, I talked him out of 35, so he said he'll let me have it for 30.
That's a nice spot next to Benny Diamond's store.
You know, Bernice, I be at home, and I get to thinking about you being up here, and I'm down there. I get to thinking how that look to have a preacher that ain't married and settled down. You know, it make for a better congregation if the preacher is settled down and married.
Avery, I was just about to take a bath.
Now, you know how I feel about you, Bernice. Now, I done got the place from Mr. Cohen. I get the money from the bank. I can fix it up real nice. You know they done gave me a 10-cent an hour raise down at the job. Now, I know I ain't got much in the way of comforts for you. I got a hole in my pocket nearby as far as money's concerned, but I ain't never found my way through life to a woman that I care about the way that I care about you. I need that. I need somebody on my bond side. I need a woman that fits in my hand.
Avery, I told you I'm not ready to get married now.
You too young a woman to close up, Bernice.
I ain't said nothing about closing up. I got a lot of woman left in me.
Oh, yeah? Well, where's it at? When's the last time you looked at it?
Ooh, that's a nasty thing to say. And you call yourself a preacher?
Every time I try to get near you, you push me away.
I got enough on my hands with Maritha. I got enough people to love and take care of.
Who you got to love you? Huh? Doka can't have say nothing to you. You jump all over, boy, Willie. Who you got to love you, Bernice?
You trying to tell me that a woman can't be nothing without a man? But that's all right for you, huh? You could just walk right out of here without me, without a woman. And you're all right. Ain't nobody gonna ask you, Avery, who you got to love you. But everybody got all kinds of questions for Bernice. How's she gonna live like that? How's she gonna take care of herself? How's she gonna take care of that child without a man? Wonder what she do with herself. Everybody got all kinds of questions for Bernice. Everybody is telling me that I can't be a woman without a man. Well, you tell me, Avery. You know. How much woman am I?
It wasn't me, Bernice. You can't blame me for nobody else. Now, I own up to my own shortcomings, but you cannot blame me for Crawley or nobody else.
I ain't blaming nobody for nothing. I'm just stating the facts.
How long? Tell me how long are you going to carry Crawley with you? At some point, you got to let go and go on. Life is filled with all kinds of twists and turns. You just can't go dragging Crawley's ghost around with you. You know, it's time for you to let go. The man been dead for 3 years. 3 years, Bernice.
I know how long Crawley has been dead. You ain't got to tell me that. I just ain't ready to get married yet.
Well, what is you ready for? What you gonna do? You just gonna drift along through life? You just gonna go from day to day? Life is more than just making it from one day to the next. You gonna look up one day, and it's all gonna be past you. Life's gonna be done slip through your hands, and there won't be nothing to make nothing with. Now, I am standing here now, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be standing here waiting on you.
Avery, I told you. Once you get your church, we'll talk about it. I got enough going on around here with Boy Willie and Sutter's ghost and Boy Willie and that piano. I thought I might have been seeing things. But Maritha done seen Sutter's ghost too. Maybe if you bless the house, he'll go away.
I don't know if I should fool around with something like that, Bernice.
I can't have Maritha scared to sleep up there. Seems like if you bless the house, he'll go away.
You might need to be a special kind of preacher to do something like that.
I keep telling myself when Boy Willie leaves, he'll go on and leave with him. I believe he pushed him down that well.
Oh, that's been going on down there a long time. The ghost of the yellow dog been pushing people in their wells from way before Boy Willie got grown.
Somebody down there pushing them people in their wells. They ain't just up and fell. Ain't no wind blew nobody in their well.
Oh, I don't know. God works in mysterious ways.
He ain't pushed nobody in their well.
He caused it to happen. God is the great causer. God can do anything. You know, the Reverend Thompson used to preach on the ghost of the yellow dog as the hand of God.
I don't care who preach what. Somebody's down there pushing them people in their wells. Somebody like Boy Willie. I could just see him doing something like that. I believe he pushed Sutter in his well to get his land.
What Doker say about Boy Willie selling his piano?
Doka don't want no parts of that piano. He never wanted no parts of that piano. He washed his hands of that piano a long time ago. He blames himself for not staying down there with Papa Boy Charles.
Well, it seemed to me like somebody ought to be able to talk to Boy Willie.
Can't talk to Boy Willie. He been that way all his life. Mama Ola had her hands full trying to talk to Boy Willie. He's just like my daddy. Once he get his mind set on something, ain't no turning him from it.
You ought to start a choir down at the church. Yeah, you ought to put this piano down at my church and start a choir. Maybe if Boy Willie seen that you was doing something different with it, he might see it different.
Avery, I told you I don't play on that piano. And I don't know why you keep talking that choir stuff. When my mama died, I shut the top of that piano and I ain't opened it since. I was only playing it for her. Said when I played it, she could hear my daddy talking to her. She used to have Miss Eula come up here and give me lessons. I used to think them pictures came alive and walked through the house at night. Late at night, I could hear my mama talking to him. I said that was never going to happen to me. I don't play on that piano because I don't want to wake them spirits. They ain't never going to be walking through this house.
Ah, you got to put all that behind you, Bernice. You got to put it all behind you. It's just like Crawley. You know, everybody has got some stones in their pathway. You got to either step over them or walk around them. You busy around here trying to pick them up and carry them with you. You ain't got to do that. All you got to do is set them down by the side of the road. You know you can walk over there now and play that piano. You can walk over here right now and God will walk with you. You can do it now. You can set that sack of stones down and walk away from it. Why don't you come on, Bernice? Come on and set that sack of stones down. Walk away from it. Come over here and claim this piano as an instrument of the Lord. You can turn this right now into a celebration.
Avery, I told you. I don't want to play on that piano, not now or no other time.
The Bible says that the Lord is my refuge and my strength. With the strength of God, you can put the past behind you, Bernice. With the strength of God, you can do anything. God has got a bright tomorrow. God don't ask what you've done. He asks what you're going to do. With the strength of God, you can move a mountain. All you got to do, Bernice, all you got to do is come on over here and claim it.
Avery, let me finish my bath. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Bernice. I'm going to go home. I am going to go home and read up on my Bible. And tomorrow, should the good Lord give me strength tomorrow, I'm going to come by, I'm going to bless the house, and I'm going to show you the power of God.
Amen.
Now, it's going to be all right, Bernice. God has told me that he's going to soothe your troubled waters. I will come by tomorrow and bless this house.
Come on in here. Come on now, this is my sister's house. My sister live here. Come on, I ain't gonna bite you. Come on.
Put some light on. I can't see.
Come right here. Oh, you don't need to see nothing, baby. This here all you need to see. All you need to do is see me. And if you can't feel me, can't see me, you can feel me in this dark here. Come on now.
Go on now.
What?
Wait.
Come on, just give me one little old kiss.
Come on now. Where are we gonna sleep?
We got to sleep out here on the couch. Nah, my sister don't mind. If Lyman come back, he just gonna have to sleep on the floor.
Wait now. You ain't told me nothing about no couch. I thought you had a bed. Both of us can't sleep on this little old couch.
It don't make no difference. We can sleep on the floor and let Lyman sleep on the couch.
You ain't told me nothing about no couch.
It don't make no difference. You just want to be with me.
I don't want to be with you on no couch. Ain't you got no bed?
You don't need no bed, woman. My granddaddy used to take women on the backs of horses. Now what you need a bed for? Come on, you just want to be with me, right?
Sure is country. I didn't know you was this country.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me. Come on, let me show you what this country boy can do. Yeah.
Let's go to my place. I got a room with a bed.
Now you're talking.
If Leroy don't come back.
Wait a minute, wait. Leroy? Who's Leroy? You ain't said nothing about no Leroy.
He used to be my man. He ain't coming back. He ran off with some other girl.
Did you let him have your key?
He ain't coming back.
Did you let him have your key?
Yeah, he got a key, but he ran off with some other
Oh,
girl.
no. I don't want to go nowhere he might come. No. Why Why don't we just stay here? Now, come on now, sugar. Now let me heist your hood and check your oil. See if your battery needs charge. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get on. It's me, boy Willie. Go on back to sleep. Everything's all right.
What you doing down there? What you done knocked over?
It wasn't nothing. Everything's all right. Go on back to sleep. That's my sister.
Boy Willie, what you doing down here?
It was just that there lamp. It's all right. It ain't broke. Everything's okay. They're going to go on back to bed.
You're going to have to take your company and go someplace else. You know I don't allow that in here.
It's all right. We wasn't doing nothing. We just sitting here talking. This here is Grace. Grace, that's my sister, Bernice.
Well, you're going to have to take your company and come back tomorrow and talk.
Go on back upstairs now.
Boy, Willie, I got an 11-year-old girl upstairs. You know I don't allow that in here.
Ain't nobody said nothing about all that. I told you we just talking.
Come on. Ain't nobody got to tell me to leave but once.
You ain't got to be like that, Bernice.
I'm sorry, miss, but you know I don't allow that in here.
You ain't got to tell me but once. I don't stay nowhere I ain't wanted.
Come on.
Come on and take me home.
I don't know why you want to embarrass me in front of my company.
Go on, boy Willie. Go on with your company. Who is it?
What was it back there?
You just left out here a little while ago.
I went out to a picture show and never did get there. We always end up doing something different. I went out this morning, I was going to do a drink up my money, so I come back here looking for Boy Willie.
Well, you just missed him. He just left out of here a minute ago.
Oh, they got some nice looking women in this city. I'm gonna like it up here real good. I like how they have them dresses, got their heels, make themselves look real fresh. Boy Willie met a nice one today. I wish I'd have met her before he did.
He come by here with somebody, and I told him to go on and take that out of my house.
What's she look like? The woman you was with. About this tall, brown skin, nice and healthy, nice hips on her.
She had on a red dress.
That's her. That's Grace. She real nice. Laugh a lot of fun to be with. She don't be putting on like some women. I mean, most of these women act like they queen shit. I don't like them kind. Grace, she ain't like that. She really nice with herself.
I can't really say what she was like. Boy, Willie come around here drunk and knocking over a lamp and making all kind of noise. And I told him to go on and take all that out of my house. But I really can't say what she was like.
Real nice. I seen her before he did. I was trying not to act like I seen her because I wanted to look at her for a little while before I said something to her. I mean, the boy Willie was talking to her, but she kept looking at me. Now, then here come her friend Dottie. Asked her if she wanted to go to the picture show. She got to know and tell me my opinion. She thinking about it. Well, after 3 drinks, she said she didn't kind of know. So I bought her another drink. Then I left her there. Boy, Willie was gone, so I figured to come back here. What's going on? Oh, he said he had to make a trip.
Yeah, he going on a trip. This juice is when I can get some peace and Maria's asleep.
Just like I didn't big old eyes. I remember when she was in diapers.
Yeah, she's going on 12. Time to just go on without you.
She don't like you. She shows you great.
Well, Willie said you're staying up here. What you want to do here in this big city? You thought about that?
Yeah, they never get me back down there. Sheriff looking for me. All because they want me to work for somebody that I don't want to. Dad, me and Mrs. Stoll don't pay nobody nothing. Up here is different. You pretty much do what you want to. I figure I'd get me a job and get myself set up and see what the year brings. I tried doing that 2 or 3 times down there. I always end up in the wrong place.
This ain't a bad city when you get to know your way around.
Up here is it. I figure I'd get me a job on those box cars. I know a fellow say you know a place. I'm gonna go over there with him. Me and Boy Willie said these watermelons. I should have enough money to hold me over for a little while. But I'm gonna go over there next week and see what they have.
You shouldn't have too much trouble finding a job. It's all about how you present yourself. Now, see that boy Willie? He couldn't get a job over here. Somebody hired him, they got a whole pack of stuff on their hands. They're firing him just as soon as they find out. He don't want to do nothing unless he does it his way.
I know. never did get there. We end up going to a couple places, but we end up at that saloon where he met Grace. I was trying to leave before he did, but he beat me to it. He left wine boy running his mouth. Told me if I wear a suit, I'll find me a woman. He was almost right.
You don't need to be out there in those saloons. Ain't no telling what you're liable to run into out there. This one live out of the country as soon as this one shoots you. If you start out that fast life, it makes you move quick. I don't know what the women out there be thinking about.
Mostly they be lonely, looking for somebody to spend the night with. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it don't. I used to be the same way. Now what? I mean, Dolly Lyle will come by here and she might not recognize who I am. I don't like them kind. I like my women in a nice, easy way. That way we can enjoy this. The way I see it, we the only super people in the world, and we gotta see if we fit. Woman don't want to do that. I don't want nothing to do with it. Used to. Used to deal with all of them. So one day I woke up and this woman was my bed. Spent the night, whole night with her and didn't even know it. Prettiest woman ever laid eyes on. Never took the time to look at her. I guess she knew I ain't take the time to look at her. She had to know I ain't take the time to look at her because she ain't never want to talk to me no more. If she wanted to talk to me, I reckon I'd have got married. How come you ain't got married? It seems like you would be married by now. I remember Avery from down home. Used to be plain old Avery. Now he Reverend Avery. Funny how he become a preacher and all. I like how he tell me how I come to him a dream about them sheep people and them hobos. Don't nothing ever come to me in no dream like that. All I ever seem to dream about is women and can't seem to find the right one.
You keep trying. It'll work out for you.
You ever go to the picture show?
Nah, I don't go in for all that.
It ain't like gambling or sinning. It ain't that bad. I went to one in Jackson. It was fun.
I just stay home most of the time and take care of Maritha.
Well, it's getting late. I don't know where Boy Willie at. He liable not to come back tonight. I'm gonna take these shoes off. My feet hurt. I don't know what whining boy gave me. I don't mean to be keeping you up now. Was you asleep?
You ain't keeping me up. I couldn't sleep after that boy Willie woke me up.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I get me a job and get myself set up to where I can make a woman comfortable. Oh, man, I might get married. Well, you got on that nightgown. I don't ever too often get to see a woman dressed like that. I like a woman with some fancy night clothes and all.
Oh, this ain't so fancy. I got it at the 5 and 10 cent store.
Well, it don't look like the 5 and 10 store. Well, guess I'm gonna lay here on the couch. Supposed to lay on the floor, but I don't reckon Boy Willie coming back tonight. Whining boy sold me this suit, told me it was a magical suit. I'm gonna put it on tomorrow, see if it bring me a woman like he say. Oh yeah, a man sold me this on the street for $1. Told me it come from France. It's the same perfume that they wear. Same perfume that the Queen of France wear, I'm sorry, that's what he told me. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what he said. Smell real good. I smelled it, you smell it. See if you like it. I was gonna give it to Dolly, but I don't like her too much.
It smells nice.
I was gonna give it to her, she went to the picture show, but go on, you take it.
Oh, I can't take it. You keep it. You'll find somebody to give it to.
I wanna give it to you. Make it smell real nice. They say if you put a little bit right here behind your ear, you smell nice all day. Yeah. You smell good now. You smell good for Lyman.
Hey, Lyman, come on, get up.
Leave me alone.
Come on, get up, nigga. Wake up, Lyman.
What you want?
Come on, now, let's go out and call a man about the piano.
What piano?
Come on, man.
Oh! Man, why you leave? I look woke up and you was gone. I come back here looking for you, see if you want to go to the picture show.
I come back here with Grace, and then I went looking for you. I figured you'd be with Dolly.
Oh, she wanted to do a drink up your money, man, so I come back here looking for you.
And I've been up at Grace's house. Some nigga named Leroy come by. I had a tear up against the door. He got mad when he come in. We couldn't get in, and he went off someplace, and I got out of there before he could come back. But at least he got mad when he came here.
Well, she say you was busting or knocking over the lamp and busting up the place.
Man, that was Grace doing all that.
Hey, Whining Boy saw Sutter's ghost last night.
Why the boy allowed to see anything? I'm surprised he found the right house. Hey, come on, man. I done called a man about the piano.
What'd he say?
He said, bring it on out. I told him I was calling for my sister, Miss Bernice Charles. He said, I told him, I said, I got a man that's going to give me $1,100 for it. Now, he said he'd give me $1,150 if it was the same piano. I described it to him again, and he said, bring it on out.
Why ain't you tell him to come pick it up?
I figured we just, I ain't gonna have no problem with Bernice. I figured we just take it on out there and be out the way. You want to charge $25 to pick it up?
Man, you should have told him the man was gonna give you $1,200 for it.
I figured I was taking a chance with that $1,100. Now, if I'd have told him $1,200, he might have run off. Now I wish I told him $1,250. It's hard to figure out white folks sometimes.
Man, you might have been able to told him anything. Man, white folks got a lot of money.
Man, come on, let's get it loaded before Bernice come back.
All right.
Get this book out of the way. Get that stuff out of the way. All right. Now, all you got to do, get on that end, lift up on that side. Don't worry about this side, okay? You want to stretch your back for a minute?
I'm ready.
Okay. Get a real good grip on it now.
I got this in, you get that in.
All right, wait till I say ready now. All right, you got it good? You got a grip on it?
I got it, you lift on that end.
Okay, ready? Lift.
Man, this piano is heavy, man. It's gonna take more than me and you to move this piano.
No, we can move it. Come on now, we did it before.
Nigga, is you crazy? This piano weighs 500 pounds.
Well, I got 300 pounds of it. I know you can carry 200 pounds. You be lifting them cotton sacks. Come on, lift this piano. Come on.
It's stuck, something holding it.
How the piano gonna be stuck? We just moved it a little while ago. Come on now, all you got to do is slide your end out.
Nah, it's gonna take more than me and you to move this piano. How does big old piano get in this house anyway?
I don't know how it got in the house. I know how it's going out though. Come on, get on this side. I carry 350 pounds of it. Now all you got to do is slide your end out, okay? Ready? Now, come on now.
Boy, Willie, what is you doing?
I'm carrying this piano out the house. What it look like I'm doing?
Don't leave that piano set there till Bernice come home.
You ain't got nothing to do with this, Doka. Now, this is my business.
This is my house, nigga. You ain't gonna take nothing up out of here. I ain't gonna let you or nobody else take up out of my permission.
This is my piano. I don't need your permission to carry my belongings out of your house.
I say go ahead, leave that piano set there. Bernice got part of it too. Now you leave it sit there until Bernice come home.
I don't care what Bernice say. Come on, Lyman.
Oh,
No.
Oh, you think this is
Come on.
How does big old piano get in this house?
Don't worry about that.
leave that piano set until Bernice come home. Now I don't care what you do with it, but you gonna leave it set there, right?
I'll tell you this. I'm going out of here. I'm gonna get me some rope. I'm gonna find me a plank and some wheels. And then I'm coming back here. And when I get back here, I'm gonna take that piano out of here, sell it, and give Bernice half the money. Now you see, that's what I'm gonna do. And you and nobody else is gonna stop me. Come on, man. Let's go get some rope stuff. Come on.
play with me if you want to.
So as I was saying, then after that, all them fellas started falling down them wells. Now, you ever seen a well? A well got a wall around it. It's hard to fall down a well. You got to be leaning way over. So couldn't nobody figure out too much what was making these fellas fall down their wells. So everybody say the ghost of the yellow dog must have pushed them. And that's what they call them 4 men who got burnt up in the boxcar.
Why they call them that?
Because the Yazoo Delta Railroad got yellow boxcars. Now, sometime the way the whistle blow sound like an old dog howling. Woo! So everybody call it the yellow dog.
Anybody ever see the ghost?
I told you they like the wind. Can you see the wind?
No.
They like the wind. You can't see them. But sometime you be in trouble, and they might be around to help you. Now, they say if you go to where the Southern cross the yellow dog, you go to where them 2 railroads cross each other and call out their names, they say they talk back to you. I ain't never done that. But now Uncle Whining Boy, he said he been there and talked to him. But you have to ask him about that part.
Aretha, you go on upstairs and get ready for me to do your hair. Boy, Willie, I done told you to leave my house. Go on now, Maritha.
I'm not in your house. I'm in Doka's house. Now, if he asks me to leave, then I'll go on and leave. But until that, consider me done left your part.
Doka, go on and tell him to leave. Tell him to go on.
Boy, Willie ain't done nothing for me. Kick him out the house. Now, I done told both of y'all. Now, if you can't get along, then y'all just go on and don't have nothing to do with each other.
I ain't thinking about Bernice. You know what? Now, I ain't in your house. I'm in this part of the house. As soon as Lyman get back here with that rope, take that piano out of here and sell it.
You ain't take nothing out of this house.
We carry it out of here just as big and bold. Do like my daddy would have done come time to get Sutter's land.
I got something to make you leave it over there.
It got to come better than this 3220.
Now, boy, Willie, why don't you stop all that? Now, you know how Bernice get. Now, why you want to sit there and pick with her?
I ain't picking with her. I just told her the truth. She the one talking about what she got. I just told her what she better have.
That's okay, Doka. Leave him alone.
Mama, all the hair grease is gone. They ain't but this little bit left to it.
Here, take this and run across the street and get another can. Now you hurry up now. You come straight back. You watch out for cars. Be careful crossing the street. Boy, Willie, I done told you to leave my house.
I done told you I ain't in Doka house. I'm in Doka house. I ain't in your house. Sitting up there. Why she, see, Doka, why she always talking all that trash to me, huh? Like she gonna scare me. I ain't scared. Always talking about what she got. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of dying. I look around and see people dying every day. You got to die to make room for somebody else in the world. You know what? I had a dog that died. Wasn't nothing but a puppy. You know what I did? When he died, I picked him up, put him in a bag, carried him up there to Reverend C.L. Thompson's church. I got up there and I prayed and asked Jesus to make it live like he did the man in the Bible. Prayed real hard too. Got down on my knees and everything. They say, ask in Jesus' name. I must have called Jesus' name 200 times. I called his name till my mouth got sore. Looked in the bag and the dog was still dead. Ain't moved a muscle. I looked up and I said, well, ain't nothing precious. And then I went out and I killed me a cat. That's when I discovered the power of death. See, a nigga that ain't afraid to die is the worst kind of nigga for a white man. He can't hold that power over you. That's what I learned when I killed that cat. I got the power of death too. I can command him. I can call him up. White man don't like to see that. He don't like for you to stand up and look him square in his eye and say, I got it too. Then he got to deal with you square up.
You see, Doka? That's why I don't talk to him. When you talk to him, that's the only kind of stuff that come out of his mouth.
You say Avery went home to get his Bible.
What Avery gonna do? I I wish Avery would say something to me about this piano.
My Bernice ain't said that. Avery went home to get his Bible. He's going home to see if he can bless this church.
Boy, Willie, leave me alone.
Ain't nothing but a house full of ghosts down at that church. What Avery look like trying to come by and bless something? Man, please. Now, I'll tell you what. The Bible says, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life, tit for tat. But Bernice and Avery don't want to believe that. They're going to pass up that part and pretend it ain't in there. Now, everything else you want to agree with. But if you're going to agree with part of it, you got to agree with all of it.
Let that straightening comb over there until it get hot. Get something to put around your shoulders.
You look around and see what's going on. You don't want to believe in all of the Bible. You're just going to believe in part of it. How you going to go at something halfway? Going to go at the Bible halfway. You can't do that. If you're going to believe in part of it, got to believe in all of it. But they only want to believe in that part. Pass the other part up. But you know what? Open up your Bible and see what it say. Ask Avery. He a preacher. He'll tell you it's in there. He the good shepherd. Unless he gonna shepherd you to heaven with half the Bible.
Boy, Willie, you keep messing with me.
I will say this for Avery, though. He done figured out a path to go through life. Now, I don't agree with it, but he done fixed it up where he can go right through it real smooth. And man, he liable to end up with $1 million that he done got from selling bread and wine.
Ow! Be still, Maritha. If you was a boy, you wouldn't have to be going through this.
Don't you tell that girl that. Why you want to tell her that?
Boy, Willie, you ain't got nothing to do with this child.
Telling her you wish she was a boy. How's that supposed to make her feel?
Boy, Willie, leave me alone. Sitting up there, acting like you at the bottom of life. I'm living my life at the top. I'm at the top. Where I see it, everybody else got to come up a little taste to be where I'm at. You right at the bottom with the rest of us.
Now, I'll tell you one thing, and ain't a living soul could put a comeback on it. If you believe that, you're going to act that way. And if you act that way, that's exactly where you're going to be. It's as simple as that. Ain't no mystery to life. I don't even know how you come to believe that stuff. Crowley didn't think like that. He wasn't living at the bottom of life. Papa Charles and Mama Ola wasn't living at the bottom of life. You ain't never heard them say nothing like that. Matter of fact, they would have taken a strap to you if they heard you say something like that.
Still doing all this.
Hey, Doka, Bernice say colored folks is living at the bottom of life. I tried to tell her, if that's what she think, she gonna act that way, and if she act that way, that's where she gonna be. Now, is that how you see yourself? You feel like you living at the bottom of life?
Nah, I'm just trying to live the best way I know how. I ain't thinking about no top or no bottom.
That's what I tried to tell Bernice. I don't know how she come to believe all that stuff. I do. That sounds like something Avery would say. Avery think because the white man give him a turkey for Thanksgiving, that make him better than everybody else. Like that's gonna raise him up out of the bottom of life. I don't need nobody to give me no turkey. I can get my own turkey. All you got to do is get out of my way. I'll have me 2 or 3 turkeys. This one good.
Talking about 2 or 3 turkeys, you can't even get a chicken. Talking about get out your way. Ain't nobody in your way. Hold your head up. Don't be bending down like that. All you ever had going for you was talk. Your whole life. Talk, talk, talk.
I'll tell you something about me. I done strung along, going this way and that. Whichever way would lead me to a moment of peace. And that's all I want, to just be at ease with everything. But I wasn't born to that. I was born to a time of fire. The world ain't wanted no part of me. Man, I could see that since I was about 7. World feel like it's better off without me. Now see, Bernice, she accept that. She trying to come up to the point where she can prove something to the world. Hell, the world a better place because of me. See, I don't see it like Bernice. I got a heart, and it beats here, and it beats just as loud as the next fella's. Don't care if he black or white. Sometimes it beats louder. And when it beats louder, then everybody can hear it. But see, some people scared of that, like Bernice. Some people scared to hear a nigga's heart beating. They feel you ought to lay low with the heart, make the heart beat quiet and go along with everything the way it is. But my mama ain't birthed me for nothing. So what I got to do? I got to mark my passing on the road, just like you write on a tree, Boy Willie was here. That's all I'm trying to do with that piano. Put my mark on the road, like my daddy done. Now my heart, say for me, sell that piano, get me some land, so I can make a life for myself to live in my own way. Now other than that, I don't want to hear nothing Bernice got to say. Where you been, nigga? Oh, I thought you was lying, man. Hey, Bernice, look who here.
Oh, come on in, Avery. Don't pay Boy Willie no mind.
Hey, Avery. Hey, tell me something. Can you get to heaven with half the Bible?
Boy Willie, you keep messing with me.
I just asked a man a question. He don't need you to speak for him. He can answer. Now, Avery, now tell me this. If you only believe on half the Bible and don't believe on the other half, you think God gonna let you into heaven? Now, tell Bernice, if you only believe in part of it and don't believe in the other part, when you see God, he gonna ask you why you didn't believe in the other part, and then he gonna send you straight to hell.
Boy Willie, leave me alone.
Well, Jesus said that unless a man be born again, he cannot come into the Father. And whosoever heareth my words and believeth them not shall be cast into the lake of fire.
That's what I was trying to tell Bernice. You got to believe in it all. You can't go at nothing halfway. She's trying to go at the Bible halfway. Think you going to heaven with half the Bible. You hear that, Bernice? Jesus said you got to have it all.
Come on in, Avery, and have a seat. Don't pay neither one of them no mind.
Come on in,
They've
Avery.
been arguing all day.
Come on in, Avery, have a seat. Boy Willie been messing with me ever since I came in from work.
Boy Willie ain't bothering you. Boy Willie ain't bothering nobody. I'm just waiting on Lyman to get back with that truck. Now, you heard the man say I was right, and you still don't want to believe it. You just want to go and make up any old thing. Well, there's Avery, there's the preacher. Go on and ask him.
He's believing the Bible. She done been baptized and everything.
But what about that part that says an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life? Ain't that in there?
What they say down at the bank, Dave?
Oh, they talk to me real nice. You know how to believe. Yeah, people say they give me money. Yeah, and I give me my church.
That's what I call believe. You working every day. You ought to be able to borrow some money.
That's right. Shoot, man, I tell you, they talk to me so nice. And they told me they might let me have that money. I told Denise that she could be the deaconess.
The deacons?
Oh, that be the deaconess.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, sir. And then I can get my church and we can get married.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. You know, that's what I told Bernice. You ought to get married. Bernice don't need to be by herself.
Well, just so you know, I ain't said nothing about getting married. I said I was thinking about it.
Oh, good. Bernice said that you was coming by the house to bless him.
Yes, sir. I done read up on my Bible. That's right. I done read up on my Bible because Bernice asked me to come by and see if I can get rid of something.
Ain't no ghost in this house. That's all in Bernice's head. Go on up there and see if you see him. I'll give you $100 if you see him. That's all in her imagination.
Boy, Willie, why don't you just be quiet? Now, if Avery Beth in the house is gonna make Bernice feel better, what you got to do with it?
Bernice said that Marita seen him too. So I done found a part in the Bible to bless the house. If he is here, that ought to make him go.
Man, you worse than Bernice believing all that stuff, talking about if he here. Go on up there and find out. I've been up there and I ain't seen him. Now listen, if you're reading from that Bible, it's going to make him leave out of Bernice's imagination, then you might be right. But if you talking about...
Get up in the man's business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Why don't you let him go on and do what he got to do?
I ain't stopping him. Avery ain't got no power to do nothing.
Oh, I ain't got no power. God got the power. God got all the power. God got power over everything in his creation. God can do anything.
Here he is. Where you been, nigga? I've been looking for you and you run off somewhere.
I ran into Grace. I stopped by and bought a drink. She said she's gonna go to the picture show with me.
Man, I ain't thinking about no Grace, nothing.
Hi, Bernice.
Hey, get up on the other side. Give me that rope. Get up on the other side of this piano with me.
Now, boy Willie, now why don't you stop on that? What you doing?
Hey, get this board here, Lyman. Stay out of this, Doka.
Now, that's for me. Come on now. You ain't say nothing but these about selling that piano. How you gonna take the piano? You just can't go sell it.
Bernice ain't got to say nothing. Hey, we got to make sure that board don't slide up under there, Lyman.
Well, what we gonna do with the rope?
Now let me worry about the rope. You just get up on this side with me.
Boy, Willie, Bernice, y'all ought to sit down and talk this out now.
Ain't nothing to talk out.
I'm through talking to Bernice. You can talk to Bernice till you're blue in the face and it don't make no difference. Come on, Lyman. Throw that rope around there and tie it to the
Wait a
leg.
minute. Bernice got to say first. Bernice, did you say Boy Willie could sell this piano?
Go on, Lyman. I done already told Boy Willie what to do.
Come on, tie this rope. Come on, nigga. What you standing there for?
Maybe we shouldn't do. Maybe Bernice is right, Boy Willie. Maybe we shouldn't sell this.
Y'all ought to sit down and talk this out now. See if you can come to agreement.
That's what I've been trying to tell him. It seemed like one of them ought to respect the other.
I wish that Boy Willie would go on and leave my house. Now, that's what I wish. Now, he can respect that because he's leaving my house one way or another.
What you mean one way or another? What that's supposed to mean? I ain't scared of no gun.
Come on now, Bernice, don't you start all that now. Leave him alone with all that.
I got something to make him leave it over there.
Come on now. Here you go. Here you go. Well, I got to do this. Bernice, Boy Willie say he gonna get half Sutter's land. He gonna give you half the money.
Go on, Lyman. I done already told him what to do.
Ain't nobody thinking about you, Bernice. Come on, Lyman. Just make sure that board don't slide.
You sure you want to do this? The way I see it, I figure I might be wrong, but she might shoot you first.
Anyway, she just gonna have to shoot me then. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doka, go on and tell Maritha. Go on and take her in the room.
Come on, babe. Come on, let's go.
Maritha,
Come on.
go on.
Go on ahead. Go on ahead.
Hidey, 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 hidey. Holy, 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 holy. Man, these niggas up here, I'm stabbing the secret, and it's a whole bunch of folks that talk about tax net bread. They stepping off the sidewalk and getting back, talk about tax net bread this and tax net bread. John B. from up around time. You remember on the step? They got it right there of it. Call that tax net bread.
I don't you do it. Looking all messed up. You can go ahead and try to find somewhere to lay down.
I ain't worried about no place to lay down in Bernice's house.
Whining boy, come on and sit down.
I ain't thinking about no laying down. Listen, boy Willie, what you got up in your pocket, man? Give me a little something. I want a little drink.
Whining boy, get out the way, please.
No, I ain't thinking about no laying down. And then Boy Willie thinking the party. Ain't that right, Boy Willie?
Whining boy, get on out the way.
Listen, hey, this is a song I made for Creole.
What?
Listen to this.
No, come on, Whining boy. Me and Lyman fixing to move the piano.
Hey, little mama, what's the matter with you now? You trying to quit your daddy? You don't know how long is I got to wait. Can I get it now? But must I hesitate? It takes a hesitating stocking and a hesitating shoe. Take a hesitating woman want to sing the blues. How long is I got to wait? Can you kiss me now? Must I?
Okay. Come on, Lonnie boy. Come on, move now. When me and Lyman be fixing to move the piano now. Come on now.
Moving this piano.
Listen, Whiny boy, come on, get him.
You got to take me with
Come
you.
on, Whiny boy, come on, the Doka, get him.
I got him.
Moving this piano.
I got him. Come on, whiny boy.
You gonna have to take me with it.
Come on now.
Take me with it.
Here we go.
Here.
Mama! Hey, you gonna have to take me with it.
I thought you was coming right back. I ain't waiting in that truck for you all day.
I told you I was coming back.
Lyman, you're gonna have to take your company and go someplace else.
Oh, hi, boy Willie. Lyman told me you had gone back down south.
I told you he was going. I didn't tell you he went already.
That's what you told me.
Bernice, that's Grace. Grace, that there's Bernice. That's boy Willie's sister.
Nice to meet you. Look, I ain't waiting for you all day in that truck.
I told you I had something to do.
You told me you was taking me to the movie.
I told you I had something to do first. You were supposed to wait on me.
Lyman, you're gonna have to take your company, Grace or whoever she is, and go someplace else.
Hey, you're gonna have to move this piano first, nigga.
I ain't waiting on you.
I got to help boy Willie.
You
move
told
the
me you was coming right back. Now you got to move a piano. You just like all the other men. Something ain't right in here. I knew I shouldn't have come back up in this house.
Grace, where you going? Wait a minute, I'll be right back.
Come on, where you going, man? Let's
I
move
got
the
to
piano.
take Grace home. I'll
Come
be
on,
right back.
no, we gotta move the piano
Hey,
first.
I got to take
Lyman,
Grace home. I'll be back.
Lyman, come on, man, come on.
Avery, go on and bust the piano.
Talk on it.
Did you feel that? What was my name for? Bernice, did you just get cold?
Avery, go on and bless the piano.
Seems to me like that piano has been causing all this trouble between y'all.
What? You gonna bless her? Let bless it. Bless everything. Bless the kitchen. Bless upstairs. Bless it all. Go on, bless it all.
It ain't no ghost in this house. He need to go on and bless Bernice's head. That's what he need to bless.
I'm gonna bless this house. Bernice, go on and fill this flower with some water. And in addition to that, I want you to take this candle and make sure that it doesn't go out. All right, I want everybody to pay attention as I read this scripture. I will sprinkle clean water upon thee, and ye shall be clean. I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and you shall be clean from all of your uncleanliness, and from all of your idols will I cleanse you.
All this old preaching stuff, just tell the man to leave.
I'm going to sprinkle clean water on you, and you're going to be clean. Bernice. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes and keep them in my judgments and do them.
Hey, Sutter, get on out this house, Sutter. Come on now, get some of this water. You done drowned in the well. Come on, get some of this water. Come on, Sutter. Come on, Sutter. Come on, Sutter. Come on.
Bernice,
Yeah, where you at, Sutter?
Bernice, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Come on, Sutter. Come on, Sutter. Where you at, Sutter?
Oh, help me. I want you to help me. Mama Ola, I want you to help me. Papa Boy Charles, I want you to help me. Mama Bernice, I want you to help me. Help me. Help me.
Sonny boy, you ready to go back home? Hey, Doka, what time that train leave?
You still got that?
Yeah, let's go. Bernice, if you and Maritha don't keep playing on that piano, ain't no telling. Me and Sutter both liable to be back.
Thank you.
Let's give it up. Let's go. I'd just like to introduce the cast real quickly. I know it's a long show, period, but it has a lot of value in the show. It's been taught in many educational institutions. So a lot of value is in this show. But I want to introduce, playing the part of Maritha, let's give it up for Cortland Frazier. Check us out. Playing the role of, what is it, Grace? Princess Ogata. Making a debut with Imani Theatre Ensemble. Another gentleman making his debut on the acting stage, playing the role of Lyman. Let's give it up for my man, Jason Newton. This gentleman go way back. He started his acting career just a few moments ago, the last few years. I didn't know he had it in him, but he's on the trail now, playing that dynamic role of Wire Boy. Let's give it up for Doug Curry. Been with me for quite a while, been in about 5 or 6 of my stage plays. He won the Imani Award for Outstanding Acting, playing the role of Doka. Let's give it up for Michael Patterson. This young lady, she played possum with me. Played like she didn't know nothing, making her debut with Imani. But she came on like a roaring lion, did a great job playing the role of Bernice. Let's give it up for Jackie. Last certain but not least, this young man go way back with me from the early 90s with my first play called The Homeboys. Ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding performer playing the role of Boy Willie. Let's give it up for my man. Ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman who played Avery, great vocalist, he had to just jet out and make it to Brockport where he's singing tonight. But still, let's give it up for playing the role of Avery, my man, Tyler Owens. My man, backstage, keeping everything together, helping out where he can. Let's give it up for East High student, Huey. Want to give it up to our sound engineer for making all them Sutter to Go sounds and everything like this. She does websites, she's incredible. Let's give it up for Kimmy Does It Best. Making her debut in the Imani Theatre production as the stage manager. Let's give it up for Christina Jones. And for these productions, when you have young people playing different roles, such as the Maritha role, you have 2 characters playing it, 2 people playing it. Tonight it was Cortland Frazier. She'll be on tomorrow also at 4. But playing on Thursday and yesterday night, we had my girl, Gigi.
Also, I want to mention the light person, Cesare. What is it?
It's Cecily, but Tanaj is up here right now.
Who?
I'm Tanaj.
Tanaj, wait. Okay, these are East High students.
Cecily went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Cecily. Okay, TMI. Cecily and Tanaj, let's give them a hand. Young people, seniors at East High School. And I think that covers it. Again, we thank everybody for coming out. We got Rick on the video, been with me for years, and also, and my good friend Cynthia Battle came up from Pittsburgh, where all this was taking place. I just want to mention my principal from number 19 school. Let's hear 19 school. Let's hear it. Miss Lee, and Miss Lee, you do a great job at 19. I mean, you have taught me a lot as being a leader with the theater and transpose right to that situation. And I had to take time to figure you out. But I think I got you a little bit. But let me tell y'all, she don't play. Okay? She make a grown man walk by her nervous. When everybody, I don't know if you noticed, but when we hear them heels coming, we know it's you. Not that all. But she's a great person along with everybody that's over there and everything. I appreciate all y'all's support for coming out to see the production tonight. So one more round of applause for my